Got a ticket to nowhere. Come and fly away with me tonight. Can you stay till the morning? Can you tell me that everything's alright? Lose my mind and I'm falling for you. I can't help but be in need of us two. Got a ticket to nowhere. When the fighting is over, it goes on and on and on and on, on and on and on. It goes on and on and on and on, on and on and on. In your eyes, on your body, you don't have to tell me you don't care. I just need you to hold me. I just need you to show me anything. Lose my mind and I'm falling for you. I can't help but be in need of us two. Got a ticket to nowhere. When the fighting is over, it goes on and on and on and on, on and on and on. It goes on and on and on and on, on and on and on. It goes.
I feel the gravity pull and it keeps me away. I would rather be here, lonely in space. I've made up my mind, I just wanna be free. I live my own life in a new galaxy. I wanna be weightless in the silence of the night sky. I wanna free fall into nothing at all. I'm taking the moment, starting all over. I wanna be free and live my own life in a new galaxy. I live my own life in a new galaxy. I can feel the memories fade, it's easing my mind. And I can finally breathe when I'm closing my eyes. I never realized what light years could do, but now I know I'm better off without you. I wanna be weightless in the silence of the night sky. I wanna free fall into nothing at all. I'm taking the moment, starting all over. I wanna be free and live my own life in a new galaxy.
Got a ticket to nowhere. Come and fly away with me tonight. Can you stay till the morning? Can you tell me that everything's alright? Lose my mind and I'm falling for you. I get up, I'm in need of us too. Got a ticket to nowhere. When the fighting is over, it goes on and on and on and on. On and on and on. It goes on and on and on and on. On and on and on. In your eyes, on your body. You don't have to tell me you don't care. I just need you to hold me. I just need you to show me anything. Lose my mind and I'm falling for you. I get up, I'm in need of us too. Got a ticket to nowhere. When the fighting is over, it goes on and on and on and on. On and on and on. It goes on and on and on and on. On and on and on. It goes.
I feel the gravity pull and it keeps me away. I would rather be here, lonely in space. I've made up my mind, I just wanna be free. I live my own life in a new galaxy. I wanna be weightless in the silence of the night sky. I wanna free fall into nothing at all. I'm taking the moment, starting all over. I wanna be free and live my own life in a new galaxy. I live my own life in a new galaxy. I can feel the memories fade, it's in my mind. I can finally breathe when I'm closing my eyes. I never realized what I just could do, but now I know I'm better off without you. I wanna be weightless in the silence of the night sky. I wanna free fall into nothing at all. I'm taking the moment, starting all over. I wanna be free and live my own life in a new galaxy.
Inte så effektivt.
Got a ticket to nowhere. Come and fly away with me tonight. Can you stay till the morning? Can you tell me that everything's alright? Lose my mind and I'm falling for you. I can't help but be in need of us two. Got a ticket to nowhere. When the fighting is over, it goes on and on and on and on. On and on and on. It goes on and on and on and on. On and on and on. In your eyes, on your body. You don't have to tell me you don't care. I just need you to hold me. I just need you to show me anything. Lose my mind and I'm falling for you. I can't help but be in need of us two. Got a ticket to nowhere. When the fighting is over, it goes on and on and on and on. On and on and on. It goes on and on and on and on. On and on and on. It goes.
I feel the gravity pull and it keeps me away. I would rather be here, lonely in space. I've made up my mind, I just wanna be free. I live my own life in a new galaxy. I wanna be weightless in the silence of the night sky. I wanna free fall into nothing at all. I'm taking the moment, starting all over. Wanna be free and live my own life in a new galaxy. And live my own life in a new galaxy.
Inte så effektivt.
Got a ticket to nowhere. Come and fly away with me tonight. Can you stay till the morning? Can you tell me that everything's alright? Lose my mind and I'm falling for you. I can't help but be in need of us two. Got a ticket to nowhere. When the fighting is over, it goes on and on and on and on, on and on and on. It goes on and on and on and on, on and on and on. In your eyes, on your body, you don't have to tell me you don't care. I just need you to hold me. I just need you to show me anything. Lose my mind and I'm falling for you. I can't help but be in need of us two. Got a ticket to nowhere. When the fighting is over, it goes on and on and on and on, on and on and on. It goes on and on and on and on, on and on and on. It goes.
I feel the gravity pull and it keeps me away. I would rather be here, lonely in space. I've made up my mind, I just wanna be free. I live my own life in a new galaxy. I wanna be weightless in the silence of the night sky. I wanna free fall into nothing at all. I'm taking the moment, starting all over. Wanna be free and live my own life in a new galaxy. And live my own life in a new galaxy. I can feel the memories fade, it's easing my mind. And I can finally breathe when I'm closing my eyes. I never realized what I just could do, but now I know I'm better off without you. I wanna be weightless in the silence of the night sky. I wanna free fall into nothing at all. I'm taking the moment, starting all over. Wanna be free and live my own life in a new galaxy. I live my own life in a new galaxy.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the finals of Blank Esports presents Winter Showdown. And in this final match, we have Team Venom facing against Team Eliminators. We saw them facing in the upper bracket finals as well. But here, Venom Esports are again, trying to seek revenge on their opponents. Let's see if they're able to do so or not. For now, we're looking at the bans on the screen. Team Eliminators going with a Fanny ban, which we have seen them doing every single time that they've played against Team Venom. So they are going with standard bans so far, and we all know in this matchup, Team Venom are actually the ones who are not the fan favorites because we know Eliminators have a really good fan following and they are the fan favorites here. But of course, Team Venom Esports might be able to, come up with some crazy gameplays that we have not expected here, and they might be able to take this game into their hands. And it's your boy Fredo casting here, just me alone for now. I just hope the other caster will join in real quick. But yeah, with that being said, we are here and we are already on to the second ban coming in from Team Eliminators. It's going to be the high loss. Of course, Team Eliminators are banning out heroes which have a lot of mobility. I mean, the high loss, even though it's not the fastest, but the Glorious Pathway is a very, very useful tool to provide the mobility you usually need for a turret dive in. So, yeah, that is the reason why the high loss, which has been banned out here by Team Eliminators, just feels like they want to go for a more team fight oriented composition and they don't want to give the enemy any sort of mobility heroes. But along with that, Team Venom banning out the Harriet as well. I mean, the Harriet, one of those heroes that can, do a very promising job in the goal lane, especially up against heroes like the Granger. But even the Granger has been banned out here. So, I mean, two goal laners being banned out here from Team Venom. It seems like they're really aware that Fate on the side of Team Eliminators are really, really good, in that goal lane. And maybe that is why they have decided to ban out the Granger. But along with that, let's see what the next ban coming in will be. It's actually a ban which has been missed out here by Eliminators. I'm not really sure why it happened that way, but yeah, the ban has been missed out. And along with that, let's see what the next one will be. Let's see what the next one will be. From Team Venom, they have banned out two goal laners already. They might want to go for one more. Who knows? We might be seeing the Irithel ban. We might be even seeing the uh, Layla ban actually. I mean, the Layla is a very, very strong pick right now, but oh, they'll go for the Zushin instead. They do not want to give away Bid's favorite hero, but of course, now Bid has the opportunity to pick up the Sicilian that we usually see him picking up. But Eliminators can also, try to prioritize the Erithel as well here. So let's see what do they prioritize. I do feel like Bid can take up the Sicilian here because that is their go-to pick in most cases where they try to, do that. But okay, it will be Art picking up the Matilda, the safe choice here that they have decided to go with. Team Venom, on the other hand, they can get two. I mean, the the one advantage that the second pick always has is the fact that you can pick up two, even though the enemy picks up one. So now Venom has the opportunity to pick up two heroes. They can pick up the jungler and the goal laner to secure their damage dealer role. But of course, they can go with utility like the EXP and the mage as well right now because the enemy already has a Matilda locked in. And with that, let's see what Venom decides to pick up. We have seen Toji Ato, playing the Khalid quite often. We have seen Moon Knight as well dominating the battlefield with his goal lane. So yeah, so far things are looking good. But yeah, with that, let's see what the next band coming in will be. Joining me here on this caster's desk right now will be my friend Miko, I guess. Hello, Miko.
Hi, Fredo. Hello, everyone. Yes, and like I see a lot of interesting bands and picks going on. Fredo, can you just sum it up for me? What's going on here?
Yep, it's going to be Team Eliminators on the blue side facing against Team Venom. It's the finals of the Winter Showdown brought to you by Blank Esports. And we can see Team Eliminators going with the usual bans. And I mean, two meta picks already onto their hands. Two of the highest mobility heroes, the Irithel and the Matilda, being picked up here.
Woohoo! Now that looks like a real good lineup. But I'm also surprised that they are actually going for Mirror on the Irithel instead of the Harrod, but of course it's banned as well. Okay, so okay, and I wonder why did they miss a ban though?
I'm not really sure. Maybe some, they might have overthink themselves and they forgot that there's actually a clock running up top, which has only 40 or 50 seconds on the timer. So you gotta use that time to pick up the hero. I mean, ban out the hero. But maybe they missed that out. But of course, because of the fact that you have a lot of mobility on the other side, one of the highest mobility assassins out there being picked up by Team Venom, they will be locking in the Joy. But what will be their next ban? That is something that we need to see here. Of course, the Joy can do a pretty good job at shutting down the Sicilian, but of course, Bid is not one of those players
Hmm.
who does not know how to position himself.
I guess in Alpha maybe although Saramon is pretty good with Hayabusa as well, but yeah, like the utility junglers are very well coupled up with Matilda, especially people who can like sustain a lot of damage and who will not be able to handle out Hilda's damage is not exactly someone they would be afraid of.
Mm, really, that is something that they will not be afraid of. But of course, like you said, we have the Katot Kacha and Hilda as well on the side of Team Venom. So, I mean, even though the enemy has the mobility, you also have heroes which can lock down the enemy. And along with that, the tankiness that these two heroes provide just by themselves is just way too much because we know Hilda, very, very tanky. And along with that, the Katot Kacha, I mean, the physical defense just keep increasing. So it will be the job of the Sicilian to shut down that Katot Kacha. But for now, we're looking at the bans happening. It's going to be a Fredrin and Yves banned on each side in the second phase. So a good, I should say, a very, very good ban here because we know if the Katot Kacha is picked, you also have the option to pick up the Yves here.
Yeah, and also Eve has a lot of debuff like, slow down and stuff. So it's gonna be hard for Earthel, but okay, this is exactly what I was hoping for. Like, the utility junglers will be banned because although Siramon is good on Hayabusa, but their lineup is something which will not be scared of it.
Yep, definitely. I mean, Miko just spitting facts here that that the Joy can get trouble by the Alpha, the Fredrin, and we know that Saramon likes to play the Hayabusa, but his Hayabusa is not going to be so useful here, especially because the enemy has two very, very beefy heroes on the other side. So yeah, that is the reason why they have decided to leave that Hayabusa open. I mean, though no disrespect to Sailor Moon, but picking up the Hayabusa here might be a little bit of a risky
That's the
move here.
situation.
Yeah, in this
Exactly. Like
situation.
this is why you like the top teams, like they're not just going for the meta bans, but they are actually going for the counter bans to their particular heroes.
Oh, and what do we see here? We're seeing Moon Knight pick up the Bruno, one of the options that I know that has actually just fallen off because of the recent nerf that it received. The range has been reduced. I mean, that is the only nerf that the Bruno actually received. The range has been reduced, but overall, the damage is still there. So you can make it work if you position yourself well.
I do believe that is viable, but at the same time, Irithel is a constantly moving like target. So it's gonna be hard because Irithel is also a malefic gun user. So overall, I feel like Irithel will be having more range. So it might be a little troublesome, especially with her Queen's Calling, because it will slow down Bruno. Even with the sliding tackle, I feel like it might be a little problematic in the 1v1 situations. But Lucas as a jungler, now, this is something I'm really excited to see because I feel like he is doing pretty well. But at the same time, a lot of people have like just chose not to ban him, like even in the ranks or other tournaments.
Yep, and I mean I have faced this Lucas quite often in the ranks, and one thing I know for sure is that more than his ultimate, it is his first skill in the beast form that you need to be really careful of because it deals so much damage. It deals way more damage than you'd expected. So yeah, you really need to sidestep well to avoid that damage coming in from this Lucas in the beast form. But with that being said, we are already on to headed towards the land of dawn. Both the drafts looking pretty good. What are your thoughts about the draft, Miko?
Yeah, I feel like both the drafts are pretty well balanced. Like, draft is very important, but at the same time, the execution is also very, very important. So I'm really dying to see how the teams dish out the damage and show their synergies.
Of course, how do they perform in the finals? Of course, the first match very important, right? Because it sets the tone for the next upcoming matches, and you want to create that dominance early on. But of course, we know Venom Esports, they have been defeated once in the upper bracket finals already by Team Eliminators. So They have that pressure on themselves to prove that they can actually win against such tough opponents. So yeah, a very tough job for Team Eliminators. So for Team Venom, but Team Eliminators also need to defend their title.
Now, this is interesting because both of them started off at the top side of the map, and the Guardian is at the top. So I guess that both of them might be going for a bottom lane gank. And Hilda, when she's completely confined to a particular lane, like you are not able to use her to the full extent because the cooldown of her power of wildness and all, like you can just use it to spam and like invade the buffs, but I don't think she will be able to do that right now.
Of course, the fact that you're using the Hilda into the EXP does not allow you to roam around as freely as you want because, and of course, I mean, it's not a bad thing actually because we know Venom, Venom really like to play aggressive on the EXP lane, Tojiato. He really likes to go aggressive, but you have a Phobias on the other side. So even if you decide to go aggressive, but now, oh, Art really low. He gets taunted and he will be taken down by Shinigami. But now there comes the Lucas in the beast form and he'll be able to get a kill onto the Farsa.
As expected, they just went for the bottom lane gank, and I feel like the mobility is gonna help. I'm expecting Hilda to travel all the way to the top after the turtle or sometime do a proper 5-man gank. Maybe that is their plan, but we'll have to see.
Well, that could be really possible because we know the Hilda does have a good amount of mobility, and after you take down the turtle, if you can go for that cross map rotation, especially because you get that river buff as well. So yeah, that could be something. But we're seeing Eliminators taking down the turtle quite easily. No contest coming in from Venom.
That is surprising because even Farsa has a lot of damage and mobility with her bird. Right, that is technically her husband, but okay.
Yep, early advantage. Going into the hands of okay, Gatot Kacha. He might be going a little bit too deep for just for those minions, but he's able to escape.
The place is a little bit awkward, or I'm not sure what they're planning to do, but they do have to do something. I do see Energy
Definitely.
Impact dealing a lot of damage though.
Oh,
Mm.
Irithel goes in a little bit too aggressive, and Shinigami will take the opportunity to feather airstrike down the Irithel. And the missile, oh my god,
Oh,
AOG landing on the two members here. Art will get taken down as well. Venom seems to be on the aggressive side. Sarah Moon coming in with the beast form. Completely out of range though, and now he's dealing a lot of damage onto the Gatot. But meanwhile, Bruno likes to go on the aggressive, wants to take down Bid here. Bid really low, 1 HP. Moon Knight still going in, but he'll be taken down by Mir. That was a little bit too much aggression showed there. Grateful Dog chasing down Bid as well, and will be able to get out of the situation with the help of his dashes. But will it be enough? Because Art, he arrives to the scene. He does have the circling eagle. He uses it a little bit too early, it seems. And oh my god, he will get taunted as well. But will he get taken down? Mir is really low. Feather airstrike coming in. Shinigami might get taken down. Mir will get taken down as well by Shinigami. On the other side, Love Jew is getting chastened down.
well, that was a bit of a bad decision coming in from Mare because the enemies were missing and she just suffered a double stun with the sliding tackle, curse of Poe, and the feathered airstrike, and she was just taken out. But when she came back, I've seen a lot of people when the feathered airstrike is going on, and they just try to run away from it, and the slow after all gets it. But this time, Irithel actually came back, and she managed to kill her and die. So that was a trade-off. You get the kill as well as you get dead. So I feel like that was a good decision. Bruno a bit too aggressive. I think both MMs are playing pretty aggressive. AOG onto Nova, but the Sanguine Claws heading onto people's Circling Eagle, the Infernal Pursuit being used.
Oh, Oh, revitalize, double revitalize being used. Actually, a lot of sustain coming in. But look at the Infernal Pursuit. Targets down the bird. But on the other side, Sarah Moon arrives to the scene, wants to take down the Joy. But Joy is still able to manage to escape somehow using those dashes. But here comes Tojiato. The blast has been used as well. Grateful Dog goes in for the kill. Sarah Moon gets taken down. He does not really have the dashes, so he has to escape. Grateful Dog will be backing off. Does not really want to go for the Phobias. But Phobias here doing a 3v1 actually. It might be a 3v4. The bird almost gets taken down. But no, Fate will suffer the defeat to the Almighty Lady, Hilda.
That was really a nail biter. I just thought for a moment the demonic force and the infernal person, the amount of regen he has, he might be getting a triple kill because all of them were pretty low. But very at the last moment, like it was a clutch. Farsa just escaped and he got taken down by the power of wildness.
Yep. Power of wilderness doing the thing that it is supposed to do. And again, I mean, Farsa. The Farsa, I mean, sorry, not the Farsa, the Phobias actually. The Phobias, I mean, the Phobias, the only one that the Phobias can actually, go against. I mean, the enemy, oh my god, they are going in for these Phobias. They look hungry. They do not want these Phobias to be doing what he wants. And that is why he'll be taken down inside the turret. Oh my god, Venom on the aggressive. Eliminators seem to be losing. This is something that we did not expect.
Now, this is exactly what you call, the redemption, the revenge arc, which is going on for Venom Esports right now. And I'm not sure if ET was taking them, like, very easily that we have already beaten them once, so we can just do it again. So they have to be really serious, and this is actually showing us why they have to be serious.
Yep, definitely. Team ET, they might have played a little bit loose here. We usually see Fate in the goal lane, but Fate has, switched to the EXP, some role changes here and there in the final match. That might be one of the reasons why we're seeing them suffer here. But oh, AOG must be used here, but instead he will get taken down. Love Jurai Rain falls down way too early. Fate on the aggressive towards the Bruno. The Bruno uses a flicker to get away. Oh, he does misses that second skill of his, and that's why he'll not be able to take down the Bruno. But oh, Bruno finally goes down. Shinigami on the run. Mir will get taken down by Joy, and Grateful Dog wants to go in for more. He does not really have his ultimate right now. All of them have burned down all their ultimates. It's only Infernal Pursuit which is still there. But will it be enough to take down somebody? But no, godlike onto the hands of Grateful Dog here. Taujiato going still in with that Infernal Pursuit. Oh, sorry, with the power of Wilderness. But oh my god, he will get taken down. Oh, Sarah Moon uses the guiding wind to escape. That was so close, but Grateful Dog with the chase. Oh my god, Grateful Dog. That was such a good play there, but Sarah Moon is not the lightest one there. But oh, Sarah Moon uses the uh, dash. I mean, the airlines of the Matilda will get taken down all by himself. Man, that was so close. I mean, Sarah Moon almost did an outplay there, but he went in again and he died there. He was really low. He should have went back.
I'm pretty much liking the way Farsa is playing, like her positioning is so good, but at the same time the response is also pretty good. Like I just saw Saramon like locate Farsa and directly head onto her. Farsa did not even complete the four feathered airstrikes and she had to run away with her bird form. So like that was pretty good, but then the problem started. Airtel just chased Farsa in too deep, and like that was everything started going south. But at the same time, Joy also had a bad decision. Like there's a lot of region coming in from OK. I'm so sorry. Just continue. There's a whole lot of brawl going on.
Oh my god, it seems like an all-out brawl. Grateful Dog takes down Bid. Mir takes down Grateful Dog. Toji Ato on the chase as well. Fate will get taken down. But of course, the team eliminators are on the losing side. Oh my god, Feather Airstrike comes in at the right timing. But Moon Knight does not really have enough range. I mean, the Nerf Bruno does not really have enough range to cover all that distance. And that is why they might be able to take down this mid lane here. I don't really know why the Bruno is more focused onto the blue buff here. They could go for this mid lane because they know the enemy is down on the other side. Shinigami. Okay, there is the circling eagle being used. Shinigami manages to escape.
Well, there was no follow up, so like that was just a bit of waste of resource. But at the same time, it's okay. Like Farsa just went away. It's just disengaged. Okay, going on.
Yep, and with that being said, let's take a look at the goal difference right now, sitting on 2K. Okay, Venom Esports, even though they have shown much greater aggression, much greater potential in those team fights, the farm difference does not really justify the, aggression that they've shown, because right now, even though they are leading in terms of map control, they do have more structures on the map. They are still leading by only 2K. And along with that, let's take a look at the items as well. Miko, can you break it down for us?
Well, as I said, like Joy just dived in and Saramon was so low, but she just really underestimated Lucas's region because she doesn't have any anti-heal items. Rather, the only ones with the anti-heal items are Hilda, Gatalkacha, and Farsa. So I don't think without their help they can actually take down Lucas by himself. So I'm actually expecting like Bruno also needs it. And while getting a like tough like a bit of defense is good, but maybe the steel leg plates would have been a better option. But look at that, the feather
Oh,
strike going on, AOG onto nobody. This okay, the sanguine claws is connecting, but there's not enough damage. I feel like Bit doesn't have enough stacks yet.
yeah, we need to take a look at bid stacks as well, but let's keep that for later because it seems like Team Venom are already onto the Lord Eliminators. They do not have art right now, so they won't be able to do much. And yep, it's an easy Lord for Team Venom. Team Eliminators really struggling, really struggling actually to find that flow that they need right now. Though Giotto is planning to go in, and look at that. The Joy dives into the backline, but he's the one taking turret damage and he'll get taken down. That was unnecessary aggression from the part of Team Venom. And there's no follow-up coming on for Art. And I'm really surprised. Why was that necessary? I mean that fight was really unnecessary. What do you think?
You know, that fight was it's not exactly unnecessary, but the initiation was unnecessary. I do feel like instead of the hyper, like it should have been Gatot Kacha or Hilda like diving in, because like trading
Oh.
them off, and if right now Joy was alive,
Oh,
it could have been much better. Oh, and Faster will be
oh my.
taken down. The circling eagle is not an eagle, like it is a preying bird, and it is going to be preying on the crow.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the circling eagle, as you say, the eagle takes down the crow. So yeah, an eagle taking down the crow, something that we usually expect. But so far it was actually the crow doing the most of the damage. But now it seems like the eagle is online. But right now, Lord is marching down the top lane. Team Eliminators need to defend this, and they do have the Sicilian as well. But we'll take a look at his stacks after his defense. But for now, the Lord completely wasted up top. No tower secured by this Lord.
You know, it was like just not the advanced lord and things. Like, although they did do a good job of taking the lord because they got the gold and all, but on the side of the push and all, I feel like a bit of lane, like synchronization, a bit of synergy, a bit of strategy is missing from the Venom Esports team.
Oh, but like you said, it seems like Grateful Dog has realized what you just said, and that's why went on the aggressive much more this time. And the regen not really able to do enough to survive the damage coming in from Grateful Dog. And now look at Moon Knight. Moon Knight is dealing a lot of damage. His balls have become really heavy now.
Yeah, those volley shots are really volleying around, but look at that. The rejuvenate has been popped out, and Silky Eagle getting one more kill, rather secure
Oh
kill. But Gatot Kacha will be taken down by Phobias. He's
my!
caught off guard inside the turret. Oh, a
And I
triple
mean,
kill.
yup, I mean the Joy was diving in so beautifully in those backlines. He was able to get 3 kills actually on his way back. He took down the Phobias as well. That was really beautiful coming in from Grateful Dog. I think this guy has practiced his Joy a lot during the holidays period. So yeah, now look at the balls dealing a lot of damage. Saramon has to back off. Now the base is completely empty. I mean, not guarded well. They're locking down the base, and Team Venom will be able to secure that first victory, creating the pressure on Eliminators to bounce back. Now that is something that we're looking forward to now.
And all those aggressions really paid off, you know. While there were a few times when it was really dicey and Joy died, but overall, like most of those aggressions were, successful. And that just like builds up the momentum and they just get the confidence. And your enemy is actually lacking from like suffering from a low morale because whenever they dive in and you don't have to attack and you try to run away, that's exactly when you take more of the damage. Like as I said, whenever Fasa is ultimating with a feathered airstrike and you try to run away, there's a high chance you will be dying. Instead, if you just go on to attack her, like cancel her or like deal damage to her, she might just cancel it and run away. So Joyce did a wonderful job. And with the penetration item, I feel like the region was being countered. That was well done.
Definitely very well done. I'm look at the damage coming in from this Joy Grateful Dog with 66,000 damage. And on top of that, the enemy did have a good amount of sustain. I mean, you have the Matilda, you have the Phobius, you have the Lucas as well on your side. So, I mean, a lot of sustain, but still not able to sustain enough in front of the damage coming in from this Joy. I mean, the Joy without any anti-regen items, but still able to do enough damage. And along with that, the Farsa able to come out on top as well, dealing a lot of damage for those initiations coming in from this Joy. And with that, Team Venom on the aggression, taking the first match into their hands. Team Eliminators are actually the one who need to come back now, which we did not really expect. But now let's see if Eliminators can rise up to the occasion and show what they're made of. And with that, we'll be taking a short break. But don't go anywhere. Stay tuned on Winter Showdown.
Got a ticket to nowhere. Come and fly away with me tonight. Can you stay till the morning? Can you tell me that everything's alright? Lose my mind and I'm falling for you. I can't help but be need of us two. Got a ticket to nowhere. When the fighting is over, it goes on and on and on and on. On and on and on. It goes on and on and on and on. On and on and on. In your eyes, on your body. You don't have to tell me you don't care. I just need you to hold me. I just need you to show me anything. Lose my mind and I'm falling for you. I can't help but be need of us two. Got a ticket to nowhere. When the fighting is over, it goes on and on and on and on. On and on and on. It goes on and on and on and on. On and on and on. It goes.
I feel the gravity pull and it keeps me awake. I would rather be here, lonely in space. I've made up my mind, I just wanna be free. I live my own life in a new galaxy. I wanna be weightless in the silence of the night sky. I wanna free fall into nothing at all. I'm taking the moment, starting all over. I wanna be free and live my own life in a new galaxy. I live my own life in a new galaxy. I can feel the memories fade, seas in my mind. I can finally breathe when I'm closing my eyes. Never realized what I just could do, but now I know I'm better off without you. I wanna be weightless in the silence of the night sky. I wanna free fall into nothing at all.
Sir, what's your command?
Your team is banning.
Who said there are no shortcuts in life?
team
I
is
literally
banning.
invented one.
Time to drop the beat of the
Your
flash.
team is banning.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome back to the finals of Blank X Brook Winter Showdown Season 2. And casting here is your boy Fredo, casting alongside your girl, the global Lela, as we all know her, 1-1, aka Miko. And Miko is here to make things interesting for us. But for now, I'll be looking at the bans which are happening. Oh my god, usual bans. But the only thing that stands out here is the chip, because we know the chip was nerfed. And after the nerf, we have not seen this guy getting picked in the Land of Dawn too often, but we're seeing this chip being banned here and Tojiato, okay, showing an Angela. What the hell? But yeah, Miko, are you there? If you're there, let's
Of
let's
course,
let's
like
let's
that
just
was such a lengthy introduction. Thank you for that, though. But as expected, Joy was banned, and well, I feel Chip is a good ban, or maybe they have just done the homework because I know Art is good with Chip, and he tends to really love marking onto the backlanes. Especially if you have your the major or the the gold laner, he's just like gonna be over you every time, and suddenly five walk, and everyone is like Avengers assemble onto the back lane. So I feel that is a decent decision, but well, we have a bootleg version of Avengers Assemble, only one person assembling with Matilda.
Oh my God, Matilda being picked up here again. I mean, the Matilda really, fell off in the last game. I mean, I don't really usually see Art messing up with his Matilda, but in the last game, he messed up quite a bit. But in this game, Legend is back. So, Mir has to sit down. Fate will be taking the goal lane. Legend in the EXP lane. I think ET has decided to go full power this time. Let's see if this full power works or not.
And that is something definitely that they have to show us with their gameplay. But on the other side, look at that. Like Gattatka is a good pick when the real world manipulation is coming in. A direct AOG onto her. Now that is going to be really disruptive.
Yep, really destructive, running into the backlines. But along with that, now you see on your screens two heroes that could counter each other. So Team Venom, I mean, their draft is looking good as well. What are Team Venom doing here? I don't really know. I mean, these guys, I don't know what they have done in the in the holidays that they have gotten, but I think they're playing much better today. They're playing better than I expected.
Definitely. Like that is not just going for the counter ban, but they are actually like picking the counters themselves and they're like, we're just gonna show what teamwork is right now. So the white lady has been taken to the ban zone. Now that is very understandable because she's really annoying, like well, it's just understandable.
Yep, really understandable, like you said. Of course, the Irithel is one of those marksmen which has been buffed in the recent patch. And other than the Irithel, the only one that has been buffed is the Irithel. I mean, sorry, the Harith. So the Harith and the Irithel, both of the marksmen, both of the goal laners which have been buffed in this patch are the ones being picked up here. So the goal lane matchup is going to be really interesting. And along with that, Art and Fade, the combo of the roamer and the goal laner that usually shines in the battlefield, has been picked up here. So yeah, Team Eliminators, they have a very big upper hand. Along with that, you have a Eve on the other side. So there's no chance that you're going to get slowed down by their mage. And along with that, on the other side, now Team Venom has a Gatot as well. So Venom are looking really strong with their draft, but do you think they have enough to counter this mobility?
I think that is okay. Like the Lucas ban is also looking good, but at the same time, I feel like their mage and Harriet, both of them could be falling prey to a Hayabusa if well, let's just see what they are planning. Lucas ban is completely understandable here, looks good. And the last ban, maybe a mage? Well, they're
Definitely, I
actually having a
think.
lot of flex picks, so it's really hard to determine who is going where.
Yep, along with that, like you said, the mage pick here, right? I mean, they could ban out the. Okay, they go
A
with the
mage
Valentina,
ban.
man. I think I expected a Vexana more than the Valentina here because you have a Matilda on your side. You really want to dive in, and if you want to dive in, the Vexana could be your biggest counter out there. But instead of the Vexana, they go for the Valentina instead. So I'm not really sure what ET are thinking here. Do they want to go with something like a? I mean, I don't have any guesses left. What do you think?
And that is true, but at the same time, the circling eagle and real world manipulation are skills which they don't want the enemy to get.
Yep. Oh, I see it now. I see it. I mean, if you take up the Vexana, you can definitely counter them out. But oh, like I said, a total dive in composition. The only way they can stop this is the Vexana. But I don't know why they are showing a Nana right now. I mean, they showed the Angela, and now they're showing the Nana.
This is strange. I don't think they are gonna pick it, like they're just showing it and just deciding amongst themselves. At the same time, I feel like Molina's transform is one of the most annoying CC skills, but at the same time, maybe not at the tournament level.
Light. There are
Oh, now that's a
Oh,
good pick.
shadows.
okay, okay. The low E is actually a useful pick. I mean, the diversion could come in really, handy because it could catch the enemy off guard in a lot of situations. But now we're seeing the Khalid as well. So the mobility is going to be countered by one of the most mobile EXP laners that we know of, the Khalid, of course, riding his, uh, what is that? You cannot really call it a surfboard. You can call it a sandboard, I think, sandboard all the time. So yeah, a lot of
Well, you can
mobility
just
and
call it
Sarah
a
Moon.
surfboard because, like, that skin is definitely a surfboard.
Yeah, surfing on the sand. But with that, Levi Ackerman being locked in here. So yeah, let's see if this Levi can avenge, just like he avenged his entire human race from the Titans. This time his Titans though is going to be Team Venom, who have shown such a promising gameplay in the last match, and I'm just more excited to see if Venom can perform at the same level this time. But the fact that you have Legend up here in this lineup this time, let's see if they can make it work.
Now, while ET does have their proper lineup back, I just feel like Loi, like the last game's performance, her positioning was really good, and I'm dying to see whether her diversion plays are on point or not.
Well, definitely that is what we're all looking forward to because we know Shinigami was one of the key factors in the last game. In this game, though, let's see if Eliminators can rise up to the occasion. Like I said, it's the finals of the Winter Showdown. And if you don't rise up to the occasion, you're going to lose out on a lot of things. And that is why myself, Fredo, casting alongside Miko here, will be trying to entertain you guys and keep you guys updated with everything which is happening on your screens right now. And with that, the game has already taken off, and I see both the okay. It's going to be Venom who are going to clear the lane faster.
Now, while Venom did clear the lane faster, Loi is not exactly that good with clearing. But at the same time, Bid was more focused on damaging the enemies instead of clearing the lane.
Yup. Oh, wow, wow, wow. That was a good yin yang reaction there. Dealing a lot of damage, actually dealing damage onto three members. Shadow Moon taking away the Litho. Okay, that's not the biggest trade, but of course, a small trade does going into the favor of Team Eliminators. But yeah, both the teams seem to be looking to gag the goal lane. But which team will be the one committing first? Let's find out.
I think both of them are aware that they are here, but ET seems to be uninterested right now, going back to the mid. But it's a disengage.
Yep, they want to clear the lanes faster and rotate towards the EXP, it seems, because the Khalid is totally out of position. Taujiato might be getting caught here. Yes, is he aware? Yes, he uses a flicker, but he does not really have enough mobility to get escape from that, and he'll be a first blood taken down by Bid here. Sarah Moon does unlock that decimation, but there comes the Alpha Charge. But oh my god, Art with that guiding wind will be able to take away Sarah Moon to safety.
Like, that was just a calculated move. The retrieve was used, like, Toji Ato was like slowed down and then slowly killed off.
Yep, slowed down and slowly killed off. But along with that, let's see what more can we expect here. Oh, another ringing reaction comes in, and this time Legend might get taken down. But once again, the guiding wind. The guiding wind is the problem here. Team Venom Esports, they could have already secured 2 kills, but Art with the guiding wind is the
The desert tornado, but it's not onto her.
Yep. Touji Ato as well makes the rotation towards the bottom lane, trying to gank down the Irithel.
Okay, seems like we're back online. At the same time, there has a few things occurred. Okay, the summon forces in place, Alpha Charge has been used, Glorious Pathway has also been declared. Okay. Matilda just used a Circling Eagle and decided to go back. Well, that's a disengage coming in from both the teams. They know not to fight right now.
Yep, sorry for that. I did get disconnected. I don't know what happened there, but I thought it was my net issue, but it seems to be the something on the referee side. But anyways, we're back again into action. It seems like there was a fight, and it seems like Eliminators have taken the lead once again into their own hands. Serrar Moon with the Martis is something that you don't want to deal with, but of course, we know the Martis does fall off in the late game, but now it seems like Love You will get taken down again. And there comes the Glorious Pathway. A lot of gold being chunked down. The tower might almost get taken down here. But oh, Serrar Moon arrives onto the scene. Does not really have any minions. They have decided to back off in time.
At the same time, Earth's looking really bad at the top lane, and okay, she has been taken down. The Desert Tornado, Summon Force, and Synchronisation comes into play.
Oh, Bid will get taken down as well. On the other side, though, Harith gets taken down. Toji Ato on the move. He wants to get away from the situation, but will he be able to do so? Decimation strikes. Serrar Moon gets another kill into his own hands. Serrar Moon is literally doing what he wanted to do in the first game this time around, because it seems like he already has that advantage, but he won't be having this advantage too long. We do know that the Martis falls off quite a lot in the late game, so Eliminators really have to end it fast.
Now, while it's true they are doing a lot to help Earthel, although that was just a revenge taken for her, I feel like Earthel is also kind of like a late game assurance because her scaling is starting from the mid game.
Oh, AOG, but only onto one member, and Serrar Moon will be able to get away as well. Faye diving to the back lines, dealing a lot of damage. Glove You will get taken down. There comes the Alpha Charge onto 2 people, onto 3 people. Alpha Charge to shut down on Serrar Moon, and there comes the TP. The diversion play has been used there. I think the Alpha can actually get that buff before escaping, but let's look there. Moon Knight will get taken down inside the turret. Oh, Legend does a big mistake there. Oh, he does have to revitalize to get away. And now Alpha seems to be in a bad position. Look at the Alpha recalling between 2 towers. Oh my god. The Alpha. Oh my god.
Okay.
Whoa. Almost. Now there comes Art. He will get sandwiched between 3 people there, and he will get taken down. My goodness, that Alpha.
Now, that's an example of, a not so good diversion play. Like, that was well planned, but not goodly, not well executed.
Yep. And now it seems like the Martis is taking down the turtle once again. Oh, this time Moon Knight might be in trouble here. 4th member ganking him down, and he will get taken down by the Irithel. Fate is finally back. We know he likes to play the goal lane, but oh, this time Moon Knight, Shinigami might be in danger. And there comes the AOG onto the Irithel. Fate is trying to lock. I mean, Fate is almost locked down there, but Loved You Like Rain did not really do enough, and that's why he'll get taken down. But oh, Sarah Moon really low here. Art as well, really low. But yeah, Fate is onto the goal lane this time, and he's online, and he's dealing a huge amount of damage in this game. And he seems to be targeted onto the. He seems to be targeted a lot, but he always manages to escape thanks to Art. And this time, Team Eliminators are really forcing errors out of Team Venom.
And this is actually showing us why they prefer Matilda so much, because the synergy is working so well with the Guiding Wind.
Oh, another decimation comes in. Second will be Grateful Dog. The third might be Shinigami. Yes, it is. And with that, Moon Knight and Loved You Like Rain is the only one up. But oh my god, the goal laner and the jungler, both of them getting so much value out of their fight. Oh my god, Fate is not even scared.
Oh my god, the damage coming in is unreal. Like,
Yup.
while dispersion rotation combo of duality yin yang is so good, but at the same time, if you're not staying there at all, like just one combo is not enough to kill you off. And the
My
Guiding
God.
Wind is doing exactly that.
Yup, Sailor Moon. Oh my god, Sailor Moon is unstoppable right now. He already took down 2. He can go for 3, he can go for 4 if he wants. They have the minions, they have the kill box as well. Sailor Moon is taking the turret damage. It's not really good. Grateful Dog might be able to escape here, but oh, Grateful Dog will go down. There comes the AOG, but it's not enough because look at Fate. He's locking down the base, and Fate will be able to secure the victory for Team Eliminators. Eliminators and Venom died on 1-1. It's a best of 7, so we still have 5 more games to go. They still need to win 3 more to take the victory into their own hands, but will they be able to do so? Let's find out in the next match. But for now, what do you say about this?
That was a well played game. Like, while the draft was actually pretty even, I just thought that Logie might be able to do a bit more than this. But as you can see, she did not even have the goal to like get the items yet. And with a hero like Logie, the book is really, really important. And by the time you'll get the glowing, I think that Martis had just like snowballed enough. So it was already too late. And especially with the real world manipulation, the hitbox, like the heavy crossbow is dealing AoE damage, Martis with a mortal coil, like everything was such a well set combo. With Art is making sure everyone escapes whenever they are low. So that was just like, this is a kind of lineup they have played a lot of games in, and they know exactly what to do, when, and how. So, well, that was just proper synergy, proper draft, everything. I feel like we might be seeing some of the bans from this lineup as well in the next match.
Definitely, that is what we are hoping for, right? I mean, we need to see more of this action in the next match as well. We want Team Eliminators to show us some more, some more action. But yeah, for that, we have to wait until the next match. So we'll be coming right back after a short break.
Got a ticket to nowhere. Come and fly away with me tonight. Can you stay till the morning? Can you tell me that everything's alright? Lose my mind and I'm falling for you. I get up, I'm in need of us too. Got a ticket to nowhere. When the fighting is over, it goes on and on and on and on. On and on and on. It goes on and on and on and on. On and on and on.
heavy pull and it keeps me away. I would rather be here, lonely in space. I've made up my mind, I just wanna be free. I live my own life in a new galaxy. I wanna be weightless in the silence of the night sky. I wanna free fall into nothing at all. I'm taking the moment, starting all over. I wanna be free and live my own life in a new galaxy. The memories fade, it stays in my mind. I can finally breathe when I'm closing my eyes. I never realized what I just could do, but now I know I'm better off without you. I wanna be weightless in the silence of the night sky. I wanna free fall into nothing. Taking the moment, starting all over. I wanna be free and live my own life in a new galaxy.
Eliminators and Venom are tied on a score of 1-1, and things are really getting interesting here because we have seen Team Venom usually not doing their best, but tonight it seems like there's a different vibe in the air because the Venom Esports have been performing really well. Of course, they lost the last match, but they're looking very promising, and even Mako will accept that.
Definitely, I do accept that.
Yep, and with that, we're looking at the bans happening this time around. Okay, they went for the Joy ban again, so I'm smelling a Matilda Irithel coming up once again. What do you think?
Yes, completely. But as I said, like when the first match ended, I did predict that Joy will be getting added to the ban zone. But at the same time, exactly. This is what I was telling. Like I was so expecting a Matilda ban because the moment the last match ended, I just told you if you remember that some of the heroes from this match are gonna end up in the ban zone. And this is exactly what I was hoping for.
Yep, I was hoping for the same. But okay, we're seeing the Fanny being banned out as well. One of those mobility assassins. But this time, it seems like Team Venom have taken notice of the potential that Matilda of the Art has. So yeah, banning out the Matilda here, really good. A really good move from them. But let's see if they ban out the Irithel as well, because I feel like the Irithel was one of the reasons why they won the last match. So it will be very wise if they ban out the Irithel here.
Now, while that is questionable, I feel like Chip might get left out and maybe picked up as even, but let's just see what they're doing because there's a lot of meta heroes which you really don't want in the enemy, like exactly Granger or maybe even Zushan or like some other heroes which are not exactly like something you would not want to see in your enemy team. because they're like really, really annoying right now.
Yep, really, it would be really annoying, but you know, the Zushin could be left open as well. If you pick up a lot of heroes with enough dash, then yeah, you can really escape from the Zushin. And she can be actually bursted down quite easily in the early phases of the game. But yeah, with that being said, we're already on to the second phase. I mean, we're already on to the last ban right now, which will be coming in from Team Venom. Oh, and you mentioned the
I think,
Zushin, and here we are. We see the Zushin getting banned.
yeah, I think there's gonna be a ferret pick then, and maybe a chip also later, but let's see.
Yeah, I mean the chip is also a really good option. We see Eliminators picking up the chip, but oh my goodness, oh my goodness. You talk about, I mean, you can ban out these heroes, but you cannot really forget the Harith. Actually, I feel like the Granger can be left open because the Irithel can do quite well against the Granger, but you don't want to leave the Harith open because I don't think there's any hero that can actually do well against the Harith if the Harith is getting good enough support.
And that is completely true, but let's see what they are planning because I feel like they actually saw this coming because I already predicted it that Harith will be picked, like prioritized for the first. So I feel like Venom might have seen this coming as well. Hylos, okay, that's good. But
The
Rome,
Hylos.
is it?
Definitely. I mean, it could be the art. Oh, but like you said, chip, and we are seeing chip here. Art getting his hands onto the chip after the Matilda showdown. Now we're going to see a chip showdown here. Like you said, Avengers assemble, and of course, Herar Moon picking up the Suyo this time around to show the enemy that this guy. I mean, you cannot. I mean, Hayabusa, Martis. I mean, these two are not the only heroes that I can play. I can play the Suyo as well, and we are seeing a Suyo being picked up here. Let's see if Seramun can perform in the same way he did in the last match.
Now, I feel like Eratel, if they want to pick, they have to pick it now, or else she might be getting banned by Team ET, of course. But let's see, because now ET is missing a mage and an EXP, whereas Team Venom Esports is currently missing MM. I think a tank if Hylos is EXP, but it is kind of a flex spec, so hard to tell. And a
Yep.
hyper. Okay, that is an
Oh,
EXP.
yep. Now they have revealed their cards. Now they revealed their cards. They're sending the high loss to the XP. They're picking up the Carmilla. But now they need to ban out the Valentina. They have to ban it
Oh.
out. Oh, yep. Look at that. They banned out the Valentina. I mean, if you don't ban out the Valentina here, you're giving the enemy a free curse of blood along with the portal, along with the shortcut. So I mean, that is just way too much utility if you give away the Valentina as well. So yeah, a wise decision on the part of Venom to ban out the Valentina. But what will they pick up for their goal lane?
But right now it's gonna be really problematic because Carmilla is a counter to the chip swipe walk. So again, this is gonna be interesting to see how they actually execute the match.
Yep, definitely. The counter picks coming in. Along with that, the alpha has been banned out here. Even though I feel like the alpha should actually be one of those picks that eliminators could have went for. But yeah, you already have the Suyo on your hands. You don't really want to, trade it with the alpha. So yeah, alpha being banned out here. Along with that, oh, they do not want the high loss to be troubled in the EXP. We know Legend can do insanely good on that CC. So CC taken out of the picture. Really good bans, I would say. This time, Team Venom looking strong on the draft as well. I mean, in the last game as well, they did look good on the draft, but the the fact that Fate is back into that goal lane, it made it really hard for Moon Knight and Loves You Like Rain to keep up with the Art and Fate combination.
Understandable, but I don't feel like CC ban is good, but at the same time, they might be going for Gatot Kacha instead.
You're right about that as well. I mean, the Gatot Kacha could do really good here. The Gatot Kacha is one of those picks that can lock down, it has a huge AoE, so of course you can pick that up as well, but let's see if they decide to go for that. For now, Venom Esports, they seem to be looking forward to picking up their jungler. And look at that, Eliminators, they missed out the ban in the first match, they lost it. They missed out the ban in the third match. I hope they do not lose this one as well. But yeah, Venom, Okay, are they going for a yin here? They're hovering over the yin quite a lot. Okay, Grateful Dog. They seem to be having a lot of options that they can go for, and they lock in the Hayabusa, one of Sailor Moon's hero being picked up here. But we do know the Grateful Dog, I mean, sorry, the Hayabusa up against the Suyo. The Suyo usually comes out on top.
Okay, now this is also interesting because Badang also received a lot of buffs and like his stun is like just takes you stunned forever.
Yep, definitely. Along with that, we can see the another utility hero into their hands. It will be the Faramis being picked up here. So, I mean, the Faramis is actually a really good pick because I have seen Bit playing the Faramis. His nether realms are so game changing. I mean, the enemy wants to connect you with the curse of blood. The enemy wants to, take you down with the Oogie Shadow Kill. Right there, Bit pops his ultimate and everything gets nullified. Everything gets cancelled. And that is why this guy called Bit, he can change the game with his Faramis. I've seen him play these Faramis a lot of times. He never disappoints. And in this game as well, we see him picking it up against Carmilla, against the Hayabusa. Things are going to look really good. But let's see what the last pick coming in from Team Venom will be. Moon Knight. He does play the Irithel quite well, but in this game, will he be able to do so? Let's find out. Okay, goal lane Freya. Goal lane Freya here, guys. Oh my god. Mako, what do you have to say about that?
And this is a really, really interesting matchup, because when we compare Harith and Freya, I feel like Harith is gonna lose until the mid game. And later on, it actually depends upon the builds and the gold overall, like everything combined together. But Harith is also wise in getting the Purify. But overall, this is looking really dicey. Like, Freya is unexpected, but at the same time, a Dark Horse, a game changing play.
Of course, like you said, I mean, the early game potential that a Harith brings to the table can actually be countered by the early game potential of the Freya, right? I mean, Freya, one of those strongest heroes in the I mean at level one. I mean, of course, the Yuzong. I mean, the Lord Yuzong can be kept at some stage above the Freya, but of course, the Freya, the ultimate level one monster, especially with that second skill of hers, which never really gets into cooldown. So yeah, let's see if this prayer will work. But for now, Eliminators have to prove something again. They missed out the first ban. Sorry, they missed out a ban in the first match. They missed out a ban in this game as well. Will they be losing it because of the same things that they did, or is it actually a lucky charm that they have? They do have the bid on the Faramis. But with that being said, a really hard task for Team Venom to accomplish. Let's see if they're able to do so.
Now, both the teams actually started off at the lower side of the team maps. Like, they are going for the gold lane ganks. So I noticed this, like, Saramon just definitely likes to go with his blue buff every time, like, irrespective of wherever the gold lane is.
Yep, they definitely want to go for the goal lane first. But yeah, Art is really, providing good vision, and Bid is doing a good amount of damage as well. Now, Sailor Moon will look to take down somebody, but will he be going in? Oh yeah, he does. He does go into the Carmilla, but Carmilla saved by her lover.
This is really strange, like seeing Hisoka pull up Carmilla.
Okay, yeah, that is something strange that you just pointed out. Of course, I mean, I feel like if you release a skin for the Carmilla or Cecilia, one of them, I mean, you should release one for the other as well. I mean, they are a paired up hero, so why not? Oh! That was a good aggression coming in from Legend. I mean, the idea was good, the execution lacking, and Shinigami will be able to survive that.
And this is going interesting, but as I said, like that is true, but they just broke that thing up like long ago by releasing the collector for Sicilian and not for Carmilla. But oh, Chip is in trouble. And I think he might be taking down the Ogi Shadow Killers here, and the first blood goes to Hayabusa.
Wow, Hayabusa with the first blood. It seems like Venom Esports want to continue the thing that they did in the first match. But for now, like you said, ultimate. I mean, this guy, Legend, he just keeps on stunning you because the Badang, really, really one of those heroes that oh my god, loves you like rain coming in from behind. But yeah, not really able to do much with that. But yeah, Grateful Dog already onto the turtle. Sailor Moon, I mean, we all know about that. His retribution is one of the fastest. His retribution is one of the best. But if he's zoned out completely, he cannot really do anything.
Definitely. Like that zoning in was pretty strong. At the same time, I don't think Art actually expected Hayabusa to be camping there. But look at that. Netherrealm has been picked
Oh,
out. Oh, the Curse of Blood is also here, linking up three people.
oh my God! Moon Knight arrives to the scene, and Moon Knight deals a yeah. Oh my God! This guy takes down Bid just like that. But he does not really have the ultimate. Moon Knight will get taken down, but Sarah Moon goes down as well onto the hands of Grateful Dog. Legend might be up next. Art does not really have. He does not really have the stuns, but oh, Grateful Dog almost. Legend will finally fall onto the hands of Shinigami, and that will be it, I guess.
I actually thought that Hayabusa might be getting the kill, but well, he just survived 1 HP, and I was like, okay, that was just really luck. Like instead of like dodging skill, it was actually pure luck. But at the same time, the bad impact perfectly lining up. Like Sicilian is pretty low HP, but he knows how much like he can sustain. Like still stay there, get a kill, and then go back. Like all the decisions coming in, like that was perfect. Not overextended. Like overall going. Oh, Freya is
Yep.
fast.
Oh my God, Freya!
Zaman form.
Oh my God, there is a class of blood coming in, but it will not be enough. Beat will take down Moon Knight, and along with that, the damage coming in is just way too much. Hisoka might not be able to survive this war. Uses the flicker to get away. But yeah, one thing I'd like to mention here is that I feel like the Hayabusa really needs to mark down the Harriet, because you really don't want to face the farmed Harriet in this match. But oh, Tojiato is forced to use the Revitalize. Glorious Pathway has been used as well, and Grateful Dog comes in. Does not really land that shadow, but now he uses the other shadow to go in. Legend takes down Shinigami with that, and now Tojiato will fall as well. Oh my God, this Harriet is getting snowball right here.
Yes. All 5 people here. This is a full-on brawl going on. Carmela is already back. Like she just died and came back. This is a free lord for Team ET. But as he pointed out,
Yo.
like, at the second game, I was telling that Hayabusa could be a good counter. Like, Hayabusa can easily take down Harriet. But at the same time, like, if you have Hayabusa and if you have Harriet in the enemy, but you're not marking onto him, like, exactly, you're not using your hero to the proper potential.
Definitely. And that is why right now, even though Grateful Dog is on a 202, on the other side you have a Harriet in the hands of Fate, which is on a 303. So which one do you think is more effective? Of course, it's going to be the Harriet. And that is why Team Venom have to be really, really careful about marking down the Harriet. But for now, oh my God, Portal onto Shinigami. Avengers assemble onto Shinigami. And now Moon Knight, only one who is there. And now he goes in with the ultimate, but it's not really enough to survive. And oh my God, I don't really know why Bid used his ultimate there.
Like, I think that was to defend Legend from the turret damage he was sustaining. A bit unnecessary, but precautionary, okay. But at the same time, this just explains why they went for Paramis, because they can just freely dive into turrets and they are being like less cautious about the Curse of Blood right now. And what we thought, like Freya is better off in the early game, Freya thought the same. She even had the Curse of Blood. The Zaman force was deployed, but Freya was the one taken down. But that is not because of Freya falling in the early game. That is because of
Oh,
ET having a better team play.
finally, they get their hands onto the Harriet, and this is what Venom were looking for. They finally get that kill that we're desperately looking for, and Moon Knight will be able to escape as well. But now it seems like Loveju will get taken down. Okay, the Sicilian does get pulled, but Shinigami able to escape using the flicker. But now Sarah Moon is looking for Shinigami. Shinigami is completely zoned out. It seems like the Sicilian might go down here. The Sicilian still managing to escape, somehow walks back inside the turret. Ramon will want to go in and he will take down Shinigami on the other side. Grateful Dog gets taken down as well. Even though they took down the Harriet, they pay the price with 2 kills going into the enemy's favor.
Theo has a lot of mobility, and this is really hard for a hero like Sicilian. Oh, I think Badang will also be taken
Oh,
down, but
oh my God.
that was
1 HP escape coming in from Legend. Legend just showing what he is. Why his name is Legend, right? I mean, that guy just pulling off such plays. 1 HP clutch there.
I
1 HP
know,
escape.
right? That knockback was so on point.
Yep. And that too, I mean, not just one member, connecting onto 2 members at the right time, able to make the escape. Does now, I mean, almost getting taken down, but not paying the price. Of course, Venom will be disappointed with that. But let's see if they can make the best out of that and bounce back.
Well, the momentum is actually very strange because you see, ET has lost the upper lane completely. Like, although ET are completely in control, but the map control, the objectives, like, Venom is not really slacking off, but at the same time, anyone watching the game would be saying that ET is dominating.
Yep, Moon Knight. Oh my God, Moon Knight will get taken down too early. Okay, now they want to go in for more, but oh, Grateful Dog. Oh, the shadows are already over, and he will get taken down by Fate. And there comes. Is there enough damage? Oh yeah, there is. I mean, Tojiato. I'm really sorry, but you'll be getting taken down there, and they'll get the mid lane as well. That was. I don't really know what happened there. It seemed like Team Venom. They were trying to go in for the Harriet, but it's you cannot really do too much when you don't really have that much farm on yourself, and the flank was really bad as well.
Yeah, like ET is actually playing as a team. Like you just see 4 or 5 people together every time, and that is really bad for the Ogi Shadow Kill because he will not be able to deal damage to a single target, and he does not have enough damage to take all of them down.
Curse of Blood. Curse of Blood not really coming in. And there comes the okay. It finally sets in, I guess, but no, it's not enough damage. And Moon Knight though is able to deal a lot of damage, and Moon
Yeah.
Knight will be able to come out on top. It seems, but oh, they're getting chased down. But oh my God, it's three. Actually, the Faramis literally resurrects in 1 second. So yeah, 3 members get taken down, but Faramis is back on the map again. But okay, okay, Shinigami is showing promising amount of damage right now.
But Freya was really scary. The amount of damage she dealt, like that is exactly what a Valkyrie is all about. I would love to see what she has already made up with her build.
Yeah, let's take a look at the builds. Let's take a look at the farm every hero has right now. It will just make things clear. Okay, Freya already has the Sea Halberd and the Blade of Despair art opening up the, and look at that, the Freya gets taken down immediately, and look at that, the wall has been placed as well, but it's not really enough. Love You Like Rain will get taken down as well. Shinigami dealing a lot of damage, but it's not really enough. Actually, it's actually dealing a lot of damage. Hylos might get taken out, and the wall comes in. 2 people get stuck in that wall, and oh my God, Eliminators are on the rise again. This main lineup is all that they were waiting for. The first match was just a trial, I guess. Trailer. Picture abhi baki hai mere dost. Like now, I think they are saying that.
Completely understandable. I feel like they are being. Oh my god, the Netherlands comes in a clutch. Double kill to her. My god, Haritha gets 2 kills, and I think he will be ending the base like that.
Oh my God. The picture is actually being shown here. The first match was just a trailer. It seems like Eliminators are sending that message towards Team Venom. You might have done well in that first match, but now we're back. We're back with the main lineup, and we have Fate in the goal lane. We have Legend in the EXP. You can do whatever you want, but you cannot take us down. And this is how they carry on to the second match as well. Sorry, the third match as well. And now they are the ones in control. Let's see though if they're able to continue this and make a reverse sweep. Not the reverse sweep, but yeah, still a good enough reverse sweep, I would say. And yeah, so we'll be coming back with another match up next because yeah, the score is 2-1. Venom are behind even though they won the first match. And yeah, we'll be seeing more action on the other side of a short break. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned on Winter Showdown. And as you guys all know, there's a giveaway going on right now. So follow the instructions which are being given in the comments. And with that being said, Kronos and Scared will be coming in for the next match. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned right here.
Got a ticket to nowhere. Come and fly away with me tonight. Can you stay till the morning? Can you tell me that everything's alright? Lose my mind and I'm falling for you. I get up, I'm in need of us too. Got a ticket to nowhere. When the fighting is over, it goes on and on and on and on. On and on and on. It goes on and on and on and on. On and on and on.
gravity pull and it keeps me away. I would rather be here, lonely in space. I've made up my mind, I just wanna be free. I live my own life in a new galaxy. I wanna be weightless in the silence of the night sky. I wanna free fall into nothing at all. I'm taking the moment, starting all over. I wanna be free and live my own life in a new galaxy. Memories fade, it stays in my mind. And I can finally breathe when I'm closing my eyes. I never realized what I just could do, but now I know I'm better off without you. I wanna be weightless in the silence of the night sky. I wanna free fall into nothing. Taking the moment, starting all over. I wanna be free.
Got a ticket to nowhere. Come and fly away with me tonight. Can you stay till the morning? Can you tell me that everything's alright? Lose my mind and I'm falling for you. I can't help but be need of us two. Got a ticket to nowhere. When the fighting is over, it goes on and on and on and on, on and on and on. It goes on and on and on and on, on and on and on. In your eyes, on your body, you don't have to tell me you don't care. I just need you to hold me. I just need you to show me anything. Lose my mind and I'm falling for you. I can't help but be need of us two. Got a ticket to nowhere. When the fighting is over, it goes on and on and on and on, on and on and on. It goes on and on and on and on, on and on and on. It goes.
I feel the gravity pull and it keeps me away. I would rather be here alone.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Prime X Brook final showdown. And not gonna lie, on the caster desk is with me, Kronos. Kronos, can you just give me the introduction for the team and how important this tournament is?
I mean, of course, these teams are right now up and running. They are quite in the finals for a reason, right? Of course, and I think he just put me on the spot here, folks. But right now, if you just tuned in, of course, like he mentioned, you're watching the Blank X Brook Winner Showdown Season 2 Grand Finals, of course. My name is Kronos. Alongside me, the one and only Crucifix. His favorite hero is Argus. For those of you who don't know, I know what you're thinking. He probably doesn't play good MLBB or ML5v5. But yeah, at the moment, we have two teams in the final. Eliminators versus Venom Esports, and I think these two teams need no introduction whatsoever. Some of the top teams in the Indian subcontinent, been here for a very long time. I think they've got a little bit of a new lineup going around. I don't see crisis in Eliminators because of how things have been changing in and around, and of course the Venom Esports putting in the work, have been grinding thus far, Crucifix, and I think they've been doing really well.
Not gonna lie though, I see those bans, and I'm not gonna lie, the Fanny ban not happening this time around, I'm kind of surprised. The chip though, pretty self-explanatory if you think about it, and the joy, very fast, very good. Everything about these bans are pretty self-explanatory. However, I'm kind of judging the whole idea of not banning Granger first off, and okay, well, Fanny, of course, gets banned, which is pretty obvious. However, the Granger like most teams just leave the Granger open for some reason during the first phase of the banning. Kronos, could you just run me through the whole mindset of the people who actually let Granger open?
Yeah, I think when you leave Granger open, that means you want to go for a little bit of a burst composition with a lot of CC. Again, you're not looking to dive hard into words, and you want to look to assassinate them as fast as you can, only because of the fact that Granger is so beautiful at kiting. But I feel like this ban has to be a third ban Granger coming in from Eliminators, just because of how much poke damage he can dish out. And let's not forget that Rhapsody been dishing out that damage, putting in some work. They don't want to give away the other goal laner that's been on the tippy top of this current meta. That is the Herod. That Zaman Force and Chrono Dashers are going to be putting in a lot of work if it were left open. But of course, for the game number 4, Eliminators are 2-1 up against Venom Esports, and I feel like Eliminators definitely want to keep that on their self, and they go for the Hylos ban. It works. It is good because he's the top current EXP / roamer in the current meta, but that means you leave the Granger open. Will they bite the bullet, or will they go with another route?
Maybe they might go for the other route. Maybe the Matilda flying around in the skies. Maybe a Yuzong. Well, we haven't seen him in a while, but the Yuzong Matilda combo exists. 9/11 is a thing, people. I've seen it happen. Not the actual one, but like Yuzong and Matilda actually working. But then again, Matilda with the Phobias, all these heroes together, they pair up so well. And not gonna, okay, they go for the Granger, they go for that bullet, they just bite it, like you said, Kronos. They go for the Matilda. Oh, okay, I'm not gonna say anything. It's just Matilda and Granger at this point.
I mean,
This is gonna be chaotic.
No, yeah, right. I like the Granger being picked up. The Matilda, of course, is going to be doing wonders. But again, you're going to be walking into that Death Sonata, that Rhapsody that this Granger can dish out. And they're looking to go and dive with this Matilda, but they need a lot of CC along with that. So I can see this Matilda being paired up with a Valentina if required. But of course, at the same time, you only have limited gold lane options that can go against this Granger, especially after the choke down of the Herod. I feel like Beatrix is a good pick. The Badang is still left open at the EXP lane. We've seen him doing wonders. And of course, just before I could mention the Iritel, poke for poke, mobility for mobility, kiting for kiting. Seems like Eliminators are going down the same route that Venom Esports are looking for.
To be honest, I mean, Iritel is actually like the best counter for Granger. She can just dodge each of his Rhapsodies. And to be fair, to be fair to most Granger players, you guys rock. You guys need to actually have timing with all of your spells, Death Sonata and Rhapsody. However, Iritel is just so hard to catch. For me, at least, personally, I could never catch Iritel with a Granger.
Crooks, I'll cut you off right there. See, that's why you're still in Epic, bro. That's why you're not playing in the Grand Finals.
Hey.
Prime X, Blank X Brook Winner Showdown Season 2 Grand Finals. And there's a reason, folks. You're seeing him on the desk and not in the player's arena because, he just mentioned he can't really dodge it away. And I didn't expose it. I just put some spotlight on that wound that Crooks exposed himself. But of course, that is why he's one of the top casters in the country, folks. Let's not forget that. He understands this game through and through. But what ET understood is they understood the assignment. They want to go full dive into a composition against Venom Esports that have a kiting mobility with this Granger, but with the pickup of the Moskov that left everything open for them, realizing that this Granger is going to be in the jungle, and the only way to respond is by picking up this Alpha and taking away any control tower mid lanes that they can pick up for themselves, and one of them in the form of this Eve. So next I'm possibly looking at the ban of a Vexana, even possibly an Aurora. Why? Because you can see they want to go gung-ho, Crooks.
Oh, dude, come on, but put some limelight on the fact that it's Alpha and Matilda and an Iritel. It's impeccable. Like, Iritel and Alpha, if they're in a tricky situation, it's always going to be on Matilda's shoulders to actually let them escape, help them out. And if at all an engage is required, Matilda can just fly around, circling Eagle. Dude, Eagles and Vultures just circling around you. Dude, that's like a crazy situation to be in. However, the Granger and his mobility, and Moskov, who has the dash, he might actually be able to survive. However, it's very risky, but the Gatot getting banned off in the second phase, though. Good stuff, because, well, EXP laners are open, and, well, as much as I'd like to say Hilda could go the EXP, she is much, much better as a roamer. And to the last ban, I'm expecting another mage ban. I could be wrong. However, another mage ban might be required at this point because, to be fair, Vexana is open, like you mentioned, and Aurora. Both of these heroes are really good. However, if you pair it up with a Carmilla, who, well, in fact, if at all Hilda goes in the EXP lane, and the team, well, Venom Esports actually go for the Carmilla and an Aurora, that will be impossible for Team ET to actually handle. Eliminators will actually have a tough time.
Yeah, I think if they have an Aurora, that'll be the cherry on top, right? The Valentina, of course, they're trying to make sure they don't take away any possible mid lane control that they want to go for themselves. Because I think it's very clear, Venom Esports really need a control tower to direct traffic right now, and they're not getting that in the. It's either got to be the Vexana or the Aurora. It's plain and simple. One's got to trade for the other, and I think I was gonna say the Badang being left open means you're asking for trouble. They go for it in the EXP lane, and Legend. I feel like he's a legend in his own right with this Badang. Gonna be creating havoc with that fist crack in the land of Dawn. Of course, you are watching ML 5v5, folks, and Venom Esports right now. This is the question. They want to go for the Vexana, or do you want to go for the Aurora? And if not those two, I really don't see much that they can go with, because the Sicilian's been taken off the table. The Xavier, oh, they're playing a lot into this back line. They're relying a lot on their front line more than their back line, not to be dove upon, because you need this Hilda to do really well in the early game. And of course, you're looking at Guinevere, loved you like rain, to actually rain hellfire upon themselves on the other side, rather.
Dude, right now I'm looking at two. Okay, no, it's not gonna be a Farsa. I actually was expecting like two
Farsa.
thirds and
You're
stuff.
asking for trouble when they got a Guinevere on the other side. The Farsa doesn't work, but the Faramis, though, I mean, because the control is not there on the other side, they don't really have to go for their own. They want to go for a little more survivability, and that Faramis also, answers the question of how are you going to survive if you go for a full dive.
Well, full that might actually work with 3 Purifies on the side of ET, because, well, if they're in the tricky spots, Purify and Matilda, dude, that's enough for them to escape. Dude, I kid you not. With the side of Team Venom Esports, I want to actually support them. I want to tell everyone in the chat that it's in the bag for Venom Esports, but it's all about how they play. And to be fair, I always say this, it's 40% about how you draft it and 60% about how you execute the game. And that is crucial. And I'm looking at the side of Venom Esports. I have my doubts, but I actually believe that they will go for the win this time around.
I mean, you gotta also not forget that he is an Argus player that's still an epic, folks. But anyway, right now we are watching Blank X Brook Winner Showdown Season 2 Grand Finals. We are in game number 4, of course. And right now, Venom Esports on the blue side. On the red, we got Eliminators. Up on the desk, you got me, Kronos, back after a long hiatus. Alongside me, the one and only Crooks. He was there doing his best at the Northeast Cup, of course. But right now, we are here and we are ready to rumble in game number 4. And you can see Art already trying to poke down Shinigami instantly, straight off the bat, making sure that Eliminators get that river control. That is so very important, Crooks.
Art and Bid, I actually didn't expect Bid to actually pick, well, Faramis, but it's kind of working out for them because, well, to be fair, the Roman, okay, but there's an execute. Okay. Kronos.
Hey, oh, look at the fight breaking down at the same time right now. Legend was, he's taken out so low, but the revitalize from Tojiato is making him survive, but he eats a faithful of Rhapsody. The Serrar Moon, and he gets taken down, but of course right now they're trying to provide a little more poke, and you can see kills being traded across left, right, and center. 3 kills across the board already. And Grateful Dog with that question mark asking them, are you Grateful Dog? Because right now you can see he's at that level 4 power spike and dishing out the poke damage that they so very much need in the mid lane. The Purify already popped from Bid, trying to run away from Loved You Like Rain, but seems like he will go down indeed, ladies and gentlemen. And you can see instantly Venom Esports ahead of the 8 ball.
Oh my god, I cannot actually comprehend how much Alpha had to think about in that fight in the team, right above mid lane, because he was too deep in, and with that Revitalize completely turning the whole tide around for the team Venom Esports, that was completely confusing. However, the moment Grateful Dog got his ultimate, that was very crucial for them, and now it's all a matter of who gets the first turtle and who pressurizes. But right now, Venom Esports is
top side.
Top side,
yeah,
though.
you can see. Oh my god, Badang, Legend taken so low, gets taken down by the Wilderness. Power of Wilderness, rather. And Tojiato actually survived thanks to the shield that you get from Wilderness. Blessing. And right now, like you mentioned, it's about the turtle. And you can see Venom Esports taking the advantage. No EXP laner from the side of Eliminators means they cannot contest. But of course, at the same time, the fact that they are running a marksman in the jungle means that they will definitely have no advantage and no priority in this turtle, because they can be dove upon at any second. And getting it started with that Rhapsody, with that Death Sonata, Grateful Dog, trying to dish out some damage. The poke coming in from Shinigami as well. With that, but you can see the spatial migration connects on towards 2, and they throw Hellfire upon them, and Circling Eagle's there with the knockup as well. Legend taken down low, he goes down, but there it is, the Spear of Alpha catches them, and Grateful Dog goes down. Dojiato trying to get Art, gets the double, and seems like he was trying to get our harm's way, but Love Heroic Rain with that spatial migration trying to get him, but Fate, oh my goodness, with the heavy crossbow catches Moon Knight and takes him down. Sarar Moon into control with the turtle and instantly trying to steal it away with the retribution, gets it quite comfortably, and now Eliminators want to press their advantage.
Of course they do, because, well, to be honest, right now, Moon Knight really needs to get his split personality into the game. However, that team fight just went so hard onto the side of Team ET. They are actually taking full advantage of it and invading. Look at the Circling Eagle, Kronos.
Oh my goodness, they go in. Let's spatial migration, gets them with the Violet Requiem as well. Eats a face full of Rhapsody right now. Sarar Moon trying to survive, and he does. Heavy crossbow coming in from Fate at the same time. Lovejoy like Rain will go down, but here comes Moon Knight. He has the damage. No, he does not. Bill is actually able to survive. And what was he thinking? Fate right now might get targeted by Tojiato, realizes he's not in the best of places, and he's able to get out of there. And instantly Legend is being targeted and getting poked down by this Hilda. Not something that you will, not like you won't see that. It's gonna happen quite often.
True, but right now Moon Knight's getting all the benefits from the gold shield in the bot lane. And to be fair, I'm not liking the way the Granger is actually just unloading all of his shells with the ultimate that Death Sonata does not have any charges whatsoever in any team fight. Oh, but look at that.
Oh my goodness, you can see they're trying to dive upon him, and I think Loves You Like Rain is actually doing really well, Crooks, with this Guinevere, trying to cast the back line, and that separation is what they need to close the gap, and he's doing it quite well. He's done it 3 times already with the 2 pickoffs every single time. That's how you can see the 8-4 KDA, twice the amount of kills with the 2K goal lead, building up from there on out with the second turtle. If Venom Esports get their hands on this, then I think it might be too little too late. Circling Eagle from Art on towards Shinigami to get the poke down, trying to bait out the flicker, but it's already gone. And you can see, oh my goodness, with a double spatial migration, but the Netherrealm helping him survive. Dojiato on towards Art, he gets out of there, and so does Legend, and they get bait in the process. Sarar Moon goes down, those 4 knocked out for the side of Eliminators. The only one left standing is Fate, but Ben is back thanks to his passive, and oh my goodness, Venom Esports are holding them down and choking them out of the gold, and you can see slowly Fate actually going on towards the chase on towards Moon Knight, but somehow there is a separation created by the Dawning Light coming in from Venom Esports.
Holy crap, dude, I kid you not, the amount of utility that Shinigami is providing right now is impeccable. Dude, I cannot begin. Oh, but in the bot lane though, I just missed it. But Don gets taken out by both Granger and Guinevere. And I think there's gonna be another team fight that's gonna go down soon.
Yeah, I feel like it feels like a team fight is brewing, but at the same time, I feel like Venom Esports realized they can't really bite more than they could chew. They got to take their time and get these turret structures one after the other, and only then will they be able to pick a team fight when they have real estate on their hands. They get on the top side, they get on the bot side initially, and now they'll be looking to take their advantage in the mid lane, but I think Eliminators have a different plan. You can see Sarar Moon, you can see Bid, they're trying to get that position in the river.
But Tojiato being there is just a dominance, is just a presence in itself. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Now look at that. It's going to be an engage.
So you can see Ceremony went in with that Spear of Alpha. They get the kill on towards it, and now Legend with the fist crack trying to shot some damage. Not there just yet. Tojiato still surviving. This is what I'm talking about earlier. This Hilda is putting in a lot of work. 1v1 between the 2 goal laners. Fate takes it out, and Sarar Moon with that triple kill down the mid lane with an Uno reverse that was hit. Shinigami should be next in the process. Circling Eagle to make sure they secured the kill, and that is a massive shutdown on towards Shinigami. Being the death, being the Reaper themselves, Eliminators, they lost the fight, but they won the war.
Of course they did. And right now, Alpha just got himself his kata open, and he has a few kills up his sleeve. However, in the top lane, they are about to lose a tower. I don't think so. Hilda is right there to defend. He's there to save the day, but Sarar Moon there too. That's just kind of like, it's just dangerous to actually engage right now for the side of Team Venom Esports.
Yeah, I think right now they had their early game that they needed, and right now you can see they're going on towards Sarar Moon. He's getting poked down quite a lot. This is what a Granger provides. You can see they take it taken down on the back line as well. The spatial migration there, but Moon Knight comes in too little, too late. And at the same time now, Eliminators want to go in, but they catch him in the Mystic Field. Shinigami putting in the work. I'm sorry, I doubted that savior, but you can see the fish crack from Legend, dishing out the damage, but somehow he's not able to survive, and Grateful Dog takes him down. The only one left standing from Venom Esports, and instantly this game's turned on its head, and Eliminators right now taking charge. They get that 5-man wipeout and are looking for more tower structures. While the Lord is up, they're looking to take it as well, Crooks.
I don't think they can actually take it right now because Erythral does not have herself a Has Claws. However, Badang's first item is kind of curious, though. I would recommend Badang going full damage throughout, or maybe semi-tank, and skipping Thunderbolt. Well, it's good. However, it's not really good, but there's team fight.
Oh my goodness, they get the Lord. Moon Knight was able to steal it away. The spatial migration bought enough time for them. And you can see right now, Spear of Destruction onto a Sarar Moon. I don't think he wants to go for it just yet. They just got the Lord. I think they were lucky there, weren't they, Crooks? Oh, Legend.
100%. 100%. Dude, I think the team ET shouldn't have actually gone for the Lord, especially with Erythral below low HP, like below 50%. It was not a good decision, and especially with the fact that Sarar Moon wasn't there in that vicinity, it was a very big risk, and they
Oh my
lost the trade. Look
goodness.
at that.
What was that? Loved you like rain, but he gets caught out. Sarar Moon went into the Spear of Alpha. Moon Knight is there with Spear of Misery as well. Dishing out the damage. The CC is on towards him. Tujiato goes in on towards them with the Donnie Light, picks up the kill. Art is not to survive. Sarar Moon misses the Spear of Alpha, but the guiding wind, he's able to get out of harm's way. And right now, oh my goodness, they got me choking on my throat as well. You can see instantly in the bot side, the tier 2 should be the target for the side of Venom Esports, but the mid lane left open and top side Fate is able to get the clear. And right now the Mystic Field, Moon Knight is there to dish out the damage, but they have the Netherrealm to help them survive. At the same time, Circling Eagle trying to catch all 4. They buy enough time for themselves right now. Fate is made his rotation in towards the bot side. I think Lord looking quite healthy, but they're so low. Fate doesn't want to go for the chase just yet. But I think right now, Crooks, that was so close.
Holy crap, dude. If Erythral actually gets Granger in range, and if she's able to kite him good enough, he will be able to take him down pretty fast. However, the Granger is playing pretty safe. Not gonna lie, Grateful Dog is going pretty safe, and I think he's grateful to be alive at this point because the Alpha, the Matilda, I would be scared.
Yeah, I think it's not just the fact that they can dive in at any single given point, but it's also the fact that the front line from the side of Venom Esports kind of non-existent at this point, and Tojiato's the only one who's going for a re-engage, and they're baiting out the skills. I think Eliminators, if they make the right engage at the right time, they'll be able to take it all.
Yeah, but like, imagine it. Okay, there's a team fight going on, but Dong is impeccable.
Yeah, Tojiato's the one that started. You can see Circling Eagle gets the knock up on towards 2. Moon Knight is there to dish out the damage. Sarar Moon goes in with the Nether Realm, and they're able to get more. Spatial migration misses, but oh my goodness, Mystic Field catches 4, but to no avail as all 3 go down one after other like dominoes, and instantly Eliminators looking to take more real estate in the mid lane, taking control in this game. It's been back and forth so far, Crooks.
Yeah, and I'm surprised that it's still almost like only around 600 to 800 goal lead, but look at that. They engage inside the tower.
No, Tojiato, he was the problem the entire time, but guess what? Problem no more. They get that 5-man wipeout. Legend is the one taking everything, but Moon Knight, can he survive? Can he dish out the damage? Can they defend the base? No, they cannot. And instantly you can see Eliminators are making it 2-2 in this best of 7. And oh my goodness, what a game I walked into. They didn't even let me drink my juice, Crooks. I was drinking my juice. They didn't even let me drink that.
Oh man, I kid you not though. With the amount of utility that team Venom Esports had, they could have actually easily gotten an easy counter engage. However, they just went for the direct engages. Guinevere did not have the second heal ready when it mattered the most, and Alpha just had a free reign throughout, with the Spear of Alpha just dominating throughout and completely negating the Spear of Misery or Spear of Destruction. It was completely useless. Moon Knight was struggling throughout the game, especially with the Erythral in his lane, and well, the threat of the Netherrealm. Holy crap, Moskov. Moon Knight could not engage, and Grateful Dog really, really could not do anything throughout this game because, well, most of his buffs were getting stolen. It was tough for him. And even though the gold gap was literally non existent, maybe around 600 to 700, it still kind of like always tilted towards one team, but mostly ET.
I agree, and I think it was mostly towards the side of ET, especially mid to late game, and that's because the early game advantage definitely in the hands of Venom Esports after a slight bit of an overzealous engage coming in from Eliminators, where Grateful Dog got the first few kills, and with the good rotation from Tojiato as well as the Love You Like Rain, and they had the kiting ability with Shinigami as well. And the problem, to be honest, is just the fact that they went for a double marksman lineup with a late game mage. I mean,
Well,
does that cover all bases, Crucifix? I mean, you, the
no.
Argus epic player, you gotta know, my friend. This seems like
Hey,
an
hey,
epic
hey,
lineup,
hey,
doesn't it? That seems familiar too, doesn't it? This
hey,
lineup seems familiar too,
hey,
doesn't it?
hey. Enough with the epic jokes, dude. I just reached
Hey,
Mythic Glory
hey,
last
yeah,
yesterday.
you know I love you, Crooks. You know I love you. It's just the fact that I don't like Argus much. But yeah, it's
How
just
dare
I
you.
like the skin though. I like the skin though. Not gonna lie, I like the skin though. But
Dude,
I feel like this lineup is what you usually see in the low elos, and maybe Venom Esports are comfortable playing that. I'm not saying they're bad. They're a bad team. It's just that you gotta have a little, you can't really put all your eggs in the same late game basket without having a bit of a control in the mid lane. Yes, you did get that mystic field from the Xavier, but I feel like it was not enough burst as well.
dude, especially with that Faramis last pick, I kid you not, they had Netherrealm ready most of the team fights. And yeah, even if sometimes they got caught off guard, Team ET really, really took advantage with that Faramis mid lane. And I think Xavier, Moskov, Granger, they can't really do enough damage to take out that Netherrealm shield. And it kind of just like snowballed from the mid game to late game onto the side of Team ET. It was pretty easy for them. And I think they didn't have any counters for the Faramis. It was tough for them. It was really tough for them.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. And I think the Faramis came in after the pick of the Xavier as well. So
Yep.
Eliminator just decided, like, hey, we don't got to go Vexana. We don't got to go Aurora. That's not the trait that they were looking for. So let's just go full dive with this Faramis. And guess what? Venom Esports said, oh my goodness, we forgot that hero exists. And all of a sudden, the entire tides are in their favor. All they needed were the level 4 power spikes. And then once they got to the level 4s, Eliminators were just a freight train. They were just completely unstoppable. And right now, Crooks, I think, are we going into a break or are we going into the next game?
I think we're going to go into a little break before the next match because it's going to be even more exciting as Venom Esports will try to take retribution for this last game that they actually lost. I think we'll see a better lineup, and I will actually be ready to be excited, to be amazed.
Got a ticket to nowhere. Come and fly away with me tonight. Can you stay till the morning? Can you tell me that everything's alright? Lose my mind and I'm falling for you. I get up, I'm in need of us too. Got a ticket to nowhere. When the fighting is over, it goes on and on and on and on. On and on and on. It goes on and on and on and on.
I feel the gravity pull and it keeps me away. I would rather be here, lonely in space. I've made up my mind, I just wanna be free. I live my own life in a new galaxy. I wanna be weightless in the silence of the night sky. I wanna free fall into nothing at all. I'm taking the moment, starting all over. I wanna be free and live my own life in a new galaxy. I live my own life in a new galaxy.
Ladies and gentlemen, friends and folks, boys and girls, and all the couples, welcome. You all are watching the Blank X Brook Showdown Season 2. And this is going to be potentially the last game of the evening as it's the grand finals. And we've got two of the grand appearances out here. One of them is going to be Kronos, my man, the GOAT. He's here. And the second was Crucifix, who just left us out here in the open. My man said that he wants to hear whatever Kronos was doing all the way back then. I think so. He probably has got some videos out there. But Kronos, my man, it's going to be Venom Esports up against Eliminators. 3-1. Who do you think will take this one home?
Hey, you gave me a lot of time to breathe there, Scary. I love you for that. But right now, with the way the game's been going, the momentum definitely in the side of Eliminators. But of course, at the same time, the draft does speak a lot. I wouldn't agree with Crucifix when he said it's 40-60. I would say 60% is draft rather than 40. 40% is your gameplay. Sometimes even a little more to draft. But right now, with the current meta, the way that it's shaping up, you gotta have a lot of control in the mid lane, a lot of burst that comes in from the jungle, and the EXPs just gotta be so tanky enough that you can't really be burst down. And that's the story. Let's just see how it unfolds right now.
I kind of agree, but again, I really want to bring it back to the draft of the previous game since you mentioned that we need a bit of a tanky EXP. I think so. I was really loving the draft of Venom until they picked up the Xavier Moskov Granger combination, like a way too late game comp. I think so. Maybe adding something for the early game, maybe something along the lines of an Aurora or a Big Zana would have definitely done a lot better since you also have a very solid anti dive hero for yourself because the entire lineup of ET was a full-fledged dive. And I'll have to say one thing, as long as the composition of ET went, I think so Badang was the pick that I don't really like that much. I understand the idea behind it, but in just that specific comp, I don't personally think Badang was the best choice.
I like the Badang. I'll be honest. That's where we can agree to disagree. I like the Badang. Why? Because he's quite buffed right now. He provides a lot of CC. He's definitely got the poking ability, and he can change the game by himself. He has the ability to provide a set. He has the surprise element with the flicker, and of course, you stack up that Thunderbelt quite early, and then you're gonna have at least 30 stacks in about 13 minutes. That's the average, I would say, if you're really good with Badang. But right now, looking at the bans so far, Scared Yet, you can see the Zushin, the Granger being taken out as well. Along on the other side for Eliminators, they do not want to deal with the burst that comes in from Fanny, and of course that Hilda at the same time, just making sure their jungle for Sarar Moon is protected.
Yeah, and it also seems like now they're kind of giving the quick choice to Venom because there's a Harath open, there's also a Suyu open on the boards if you want to go with it. So the choice is entirely yours. You go one, we go the second others because the Mathilda is also open, and Art was really doing a very good job on that Mathilda. So now it's again the same thing, right? ET is saying you pick one, we get two of them. Had it, fair enough. Granger is banned out, they still might not care about it a lot. I think so they can still go in for something along the lines of a Bruno if they really want to, or maybe the Irithiel. But I'm pretty sure they're going to lock in the Mathilda for themselves. That's not going anywhere.
Yeah, I don't think this Matilda definitely going anywhere at the moment. But the way these things are going about right now, the Harriet, they're definitely gonna be the gold laner. On the other side, you got again Art on this Matilda, like you mentioned, Scared Yet, and Sicilian to make sure they have that high ground to dish out the damage, get that control, and also a little bit of a fast wave clear. I like the Suyo being picked up in the jungle. It means that they're looking to snowball and they've covered their bases in terms of the mid to late game with this Harriet. It just begs the question, who is going to pair up with this early game snowball that the Suyo is going to be looking for? It's got to be some form in, I think, a Valentina, even if possibly a Vexana, just to make sure the Suyo has enough space to just burst them down.
And you also need to have that mid control because there's a Sicilian on the other side. So you want to make sure that you are the one who clears the mid fast. You're constantly poking Sicilian down, and Bid should not have an easy time. Otherwise, it could be a very solid snowball because you're going in with a lineup of a Suyu and a Harry. There's not a lot of late game for your side. So definitely the idea for Venom is that they want to have that early game snowball, take the control of the game entirely, and then eventually end it over towards maximum of 12 to 13-minute mark, maybe. But the question still comes in. This show, it's a pretty solid flex pick, and I'll be brutally honest about it. I think so. This show can counter the Mathilda very well. If anything, he can go for the pickoffs onto the Sicilian as well.
I mean, I agree with your first statement. With the second, not so much because the Purify will be a problem. But you're right. You're right with the fact that Cho can definitely keep up with this Matilda in the roam position. You got that Shunpo to eat up those Wisp damages as well. And right now, Legend with that beefy front line, Fovey is going to be a problem in these team fights. You can see very clearly Eliminators want to go for the team fights while Venom Esports want to go for the early snowball with the pickoff composition. Coming in from the Cho, they take away the Eve once again. Seems like Eve is a respect band so far. Scared Shinigami seems like a good mage player with these control towers. So I don't understand why they go for the Xavier. I really do want to see the Vexana still a little bit, if not even an Aurora, just to get that control. But right now, I would like to see a goal laner being choked out, and the Irrital it is.
Absolutely. A good idea to ban out the Irithel out there because you've already got the Harith. Irithel can actually pose a bit of a problem. Plus, again, with the heavy crossbow, you get that extra bit of dash. ET can again focus down onto that mage. Banning out the Vixara, I think, so is the best choice. But all right, they're going to go in for that comfort pick, Xavier. So they just want to choke down the hero pool of Shinigami a bit more. But that still leaves room open for Aurora, for even the Vixana. And I think so now, since the Phobius is picked up on the other side, and Aurora might actually be a very good choice because it is indeed a dive composition with the Mathilda and the Phobius. Marty's ban. Interesting.
I mean, Martis could have posed some problems indeed with that Mortal Coil, but Serar Moon has his own ideas. He just wants to go for the pickoff by himself with this Hayabusa. I like it because I would like to see a 4-1 synergy going on the side of Eliminators. You get 4 of them, which is the goal laner right now, synergizing with the Matilda. Since there's no Irithel, no Granger, I would be expecting maybe Bruno or possibly a Beatrix. But Sarar Moon definitely has his own ideas in terms of split pushing and absolutely taking down this Herod in terms of Moon Knight. But right now, Venom Esports, you gotta have that control mage, right? Scared.
Yeah, I'm looking for a Vixana or an Aurora. Either one of those two. Those
Aurora
are the
best, I
defined
feel
one.
like. I feel like Aurora is the
Even I
best.
feel Aurora is the best.
Nah.
Novaria? Oh my god,
Mm,
nah. There's just a bit
mm,
too much comfort out.
mm.
And they're gonna go with the same Guinevere into the roam position.
I
I
think it's
don't
Guinevere.
know.
I'm not feeling terrible about the Guinevere. It's just that this Novaria could have been so
Hmm.
much better with the Aurora. And just like I said, Scared, I think they gotta go for the Bruno because you gotta have that early game
Ayo.
synergy as well. Early game power spike, also the synergy with this Matilda. So of course, right now it's going all right, but yeah, that Novaria is questionable,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, and give me some credit for the Bruno, man. Once Harith was logged in, I mentioned Bruno might be picked up, but all right. But
All
I,
right,
I agree.
all
I
right,
agree.
all
I,
right.
I glaze me a bit, man. I'm back on the desk after a long time. Probably a
Yo,
longer hiatus than you.
you ain't never not the
Yeah.
Rizzler, bro. But yeah.
I mean, stop reminding me about the Northeast Cup final stage. It's all right. I've seen all the memes out there happening, but all right, Kronos, according to me, I think so. I'm still gonna go with the lineup of eliminators. I think so. It's gonna be a 4-1. What about you?
It could possibly be a 4-1 as well. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends of all ages, we are to the land of Dawn, of course. You are watching Blank X Brook tournament, and right now the winner showdown season 2 grand finals, of course. Venom Esports on the blue side, Eliminators on the red, possibly the final game if I'm not wrong, Scared Yet. And I know
Yep.
you have a lot of things to say as well.
I just want to point out, look at the aggression of Art right now. Again, this Joe is on the EXP side as well. I really want to have a look at his emblem, to be honest. He's running with the concussive blast. I really want him to run in with a full tanky build as well. Probably if you want to go in with a Thunderbolt, you might want to throw it in. Otherwise, just go for the same solid ones, which you always love. Because he needs to keep up with the Phobius constantly. And if anything, Cho will be the main playmaker. I like the aggression that's coming in from Grateful Dog.
Ooh.
Trying to steal away quite a lot from Sarar Moon, but the retry will be there. Letha Wanderer goes in his way.
Yeah, but you can see on the top side, the gold laners trading HP, trading blow for blow, and Moon Knight realizes Art's made his way to the top side, doesn't want to go in. Sarar Moon not level 4 yet. I'm not sure why he went for that. Not the best of trades that they were looking for. Needs to have the Ogi Shadow in order to make a difference, but you can see Loved You Like Rain is right around the corner with the spatial migration at any single given point, and they want to go for an Art. Oh my goodness, they were just a little too overzealous, maybe a split second too early, Scared.
Look at that. Toji! He's gonna be deleted. Sarar Moon finishes him off right away. Now, here's the thing. I just want to point out a small intricacy. The early engagement, Grateful Dog, that he made it over towards the bear, it denied the early level 4. We'll talk about that in a while. Look at Art.
Oh yeah, right now Sarar Moon goes on to words, Who Loves You Like Rain, not able to connect the quad shadow whatsoever, but he instantly gets him, takes him down. Legend, that beefy frontliner that they were looking for, goes in with an Infernal Pursuit right now, can go in once again, doesn't want to whatsoever. They got what they were looking for. Now the objective is the turtle. Even delaying the farm, but meanwhile on the top side, the solo battle between both the goal laners not going through, and you can see instantly in the red buff they are trying to get the advantage. Loved You Like Rain has to get out of there, and instantly with that circling eagle they get the kill on towards Grateful Dog with the knocker coming in from the Jeet Kune Do. They get the kill, but Novaria with the snipe from afar. Dojiato was just a distraction, and Shinigami right now trying to split Legend apart, but they take him down, but at what cost? He goes down as well.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, that was such a scrappy fight coming in, a bit of an overextension from Eliminators, but I think so they're going to be very happy about it. They were able to stop that early snowball that Grateful Dog potentially could have went into. Now again, pulling back the attention over towards that first minute, you steal away the bear crab, you deny the level 4 to Sarar Moon. He cannot shut down Moon Knight over on the top side. But after that, they were not able to transition it into any major objective. I'll be honest, wait a second. I understand the idea that you're going for the Astral Echo. Now that gives a bigger range to the spatial migration, and with the flicker combo,
whoa, you can see they go with the circling eagle. The Ogi Shadow Kill comes out onto where Shinigami has the quad shadow to get out of harm's way. Grateful Dog can go in for the Soul Sever, doesn't really want to. Spatial migration, no flicker available just yet. Don't want to go in. They go with that. Oh, never mind. I thought they were gonna go gung ho.
I thought so too. The Astral Echo landed in on quite a few people, but I'll be honest, a good play from Art. He took that. Yeah, he took that entire ball onto his face. Moonlight.
Oh, Moon Knight right now has dropped the Zaman Force. He does have the Vengeance as well, trying to shut the damage, but he goes in with the Quad Shadow. Moon Knight should be taken down quite easily. Fate gets the kill, and right now they'll be looking to siege in at the top side. The Gold Shield being taken down, but Loved You Like Rain can't really do anything. Shinigami comes in. He has the Astral Echo, the Astral Recall as well to dish out some damage, but guess what? Fate just glides out of there. Looks like I'm watching Blue Lock, folks, because right now he goes in with the Ogi Shadow Kill, picks up one. Loved You Like Rain gets slid upon like the sliding tackle that Bruno provides, and instantly they trade at the same time on the bot side for the side of Venom Esports, making it at least not more than a 50-50, but Moon Knight here might get taken down with the worldie. does go down quite low. Serrar Moon
done.
wants to pick up the pieces. He can go in for a little bit more scared. And right now you can see Moon Knight trying to survive. But guess what? Too little, too late.
Overstaying his welcome is what I'm gonna say. Fate, he needs to run away
Oh,
right
no.
now. Will take the recall on the face as Toji finishes him off, and now it's Rod Moon's turn to run.
Yeah, he has to run indeed. But why does he have to run when he can get out of there with the easy peasy lemon squeezy? He is definitely a ninja right now. Grateful Dog, though, able to immune his way out of there and bid with the clear on the top side. No trades being made just yet, but you can see the control in the side of Eliminators so far. Scared.
It's not just about the control, but hold on a second. Look at the bot side.
Oh my goodness,
Alright.
Moon Knight there. He had to
Yeah.
drop the Zaman Force as well. Grateful Dog seems like it's being cornered. But that the art has been top of Grateful Dog the entire time, and you can see it right now. The guiding one helping them survive. They go into the Circling Eagle, 2-man knockup coming in. Ogi shadow kill gets Grateful Dog, but here comes the Sanguine Claws. They get the double kill in the hands of Moon. And I think the question here, Scared, once again, why would you put the Gwenry in their own position when you have the Cho?
I was just about to say the same thing as well, but maybe that's gonna be the way of the dragon.
Oh my goodness! He's able to get there. He has the guiding wind as well. And right now, Toji, he goes in with the G Kundo. The knockup is provided. He slides in, has the damage, gets the kill with the volley shot. And next should be Moonlight on the chopping block. Legend goes in with Infernal Pursuit. Fate just dishing out free damage on towards them. Loved You Like Rain should be going down. Grateful Dog back up again. But guess what? He doesn't have the damage. The soccer player, the football player just going ham at them the entire time. Fate has been a one-man show, and so has Serrar Moon with that kill, taking them down. Eliminators taking this game by storm.
It just seems like Lewandowski or Rafinha coming in right now. My man has been absolutely massacring the lineup on the other side. But hold on a second,
Oh.
Toji, imagine.
Oh my goodness, the CC chain is there and finally gets shut down. Right now goes in Circling Eagle. Fate comes in, tries to go Cristiano on them, but at the same time, they don't want any beef of that whatsoever. Toji Ato goes in on towards Legend, the Infernal Pursuit, to make sure they can
Yeah.
disengage. Meanwhile, on the top side, they're trying to take a trade with that turtle as well.
No, Grateful Dog, he needs to run away right now. Toji, he does
Ooh.
not have the way of the dragon. All he can do is just face tank all the damage. But look at Guinevere.
Yeah, Loved You Like Rain does have the flicker available as well. Could go in for that spatial migration, chooses not to do so because they don't have the damage just yet. Shinigami is only a single target burst mage. I mean, not necessarily single target. It is AoE, but you can't really
Nah.
dish out DPS, right?
Exactly. You don't really have a damage AoE skill like that. But hold on.
Oh my goodness, right now, Grateful Dog able to get out of Harden's way, and Circling Eagle is there, but at the same time, you can see Loved You Like Rain went on towards Fate, and the damage is split apart, but Eliminators are the ones conquering, because you can see that at the moment, they got the right teammates, but the spell knockup coming in from Toji Atos there. Moon Knight trying to shut the damage as well, but Serrar Moon is able to pick up the kills, and Moon Knight has to run with his tail tucked between his legs, and Fate right now, like the best ever player of this game. Right now, you can see this gold laner. I think, you know what, Scared? I feel like Eliminators are not missing Crisis a lot.
I'll be honest. I was about to say the same thing as well. In the gold lane, Fate is just diffing Moon Knight. It's like Moon Knight has got nothing
Quite a
over
lot.
Fate right now. And look at
Yeah.
him. How far he can play.
Oh my
just
goodness.
because we'll talk about that in a while.
Oh my goodness, they go and Toji Ato's there by himself, and I don't think that was the wisest of ideas, because you can see right now with the Lord marching in down the mid lane, Eliminators looking to take it all.
It takes 15 seconds for the Lord to be back there. Toji Aito should be back up again on his feet, but no flicker for 60 seconds.
Oh, why did he use the Yogi Shadow Kill? I don't understand. Quite early right now. Wasn't really needed. The Lord is there in the mid lane, not a Luminous one, so doesn't have the charging ability, but they do have the high ground that comes in from Bid Sicilian. They get the mid lane inhibitor, and they're trying to defend. Legend trying to lead the charge. They focus their advantage and focus their attention in towards the top side inhibitor, and slowly but surely they get it, and right now on towards Grateful Dog, the Circling Eagle. shield, gets the knockup, but he gets taken down by Legends Infernal Pursuit, and instantly Sarar Moon has the quad shadow, goes in with the Ogi Shadow Kill as well, but Ogiato is quite low indeed. Legend with the Infernal Pursuit, Moon Knight dropped into the Demon Force, but no damage being dished. Fate is just going ham at them, one at a time, sliding tackle in towards them, but guess what? Eliminators take the base, take the game, and oh my goodness, what a victory indeed for them.
They take the championship with that as well. What a play. Eliminators just obliterating their opponents. Venom, they could not do anything in that entire game. And I just have to say, where are those anti-heal items? Because all right. I mean, Shinigami had the first one, and even Loved You Like Rain was forced to go in for that dominant size, but that also conditions them into a situation that now you do not have the blade armor, you don't really have those dreadnought armors for the anti-cuirass to delay or at least diminish the damage of Sarar Moon, and you do not have anything to protect you from what bed is gonna bring on the table. Legend was eating up everything, soaking up every single piece of the damage like anything. Man, oh man, what an execution from Eliminators. Kronos, it just seemed that they gained a lot of confidence after the previous game.
Yeah, I think it's just the momentum that we spoke about, right? Instantly, that's what was needed for the side of Eliminators, and Venom Esports just couldn't hold back. The momentum that came in felt really hard for them to deal with, of course, but they did put up a good fight. It's just that I feel like their drafting could definitely be worked upon. That Novaria, if there was another controlling mage in that mid lane with a lot of CC, that would have made a lot of difference. But unfortunately, they went a different route, and you can see what we were talking about.
Yeah, they went in for the bit more damage route rather than bringing in something that can actually lock down Eliminators whenever they tried to jump in. Because let's be honest, the situation was all right. You first try to take down Sirar Moon because he was preemptively using the Oogie Shadow kills. If not, then now you need to focus on both Fate and Bid. All the while, Art and Legend are on your faces. Everyone is just diving on top of you. Venom, the win condition was to first all fall back all the way, try to isolate Legend and Art from the rest of the team, then burst them down with a re-engage. But they could not really improvise on that game plan because there's just so many check boxes that you need to tick. And I'll have to say, long back I mentioned about Art when, if I'm not wrong, Kimi was playing in the lineup of Eliminators. That Art's addition was not that good. I straight up said that team was not able to gel up that well with Art. But
Bombs
the
issue.
way how this man has improved by now, my goodness, I just loved the way how he played the Matilda for the previous two games.
The
It
Matilda
just feels,
definitely did a lot.
yeah, it just feels that now at this point he is in the perfect unison with the team, and all the pieces are now fitting together, so the jigsaw puzzle is complete. The question is, how quickly can this team improve on the same route? But man, Kronos, I know you might be munching down a few things out there. I don't really want to know what, but what I want to know from you is, did you enjoy the game? Are you not entertained yet?
I mean, I am entertained. I was here for half the series, but seems like somebody who joined in late just wants to throw questions at me the entire time. But right now, what you got to know and what you got to understand that Blank X Brook Winner Showdown Season 2 Grand Finals was a big success. And of course, we owe a lot of thanks to the entire production team that have made sure this tournament goes really well and make sure this tournament was a big success. So, of course, folks, if you want to make sure you follow their tournaments and whatever is going on, make sure you subscribe to their YouTube channel, join their Discord community, and, of course, follow their Instagram for any further updates. All the links are in the description. And at the same time, while you're at it, show some support to the casters that are there as well. You got Fredo who came in. Make sure you go and subscribe to his channel. You got Scared Yet as well. Yes, he has a YouTube channel for some reason. And, of course, you got Crucifix. You can follow him in-game or make sure hit him up on any socials that you like, and of course myself, Kronos, at the same time. If you could hit a sub, that would be great. But this was a complete success, Scared, and I feel like it's just the beginning of a lot more to come in from Blank X Brook, and if not,
Yep.
it was a great run.
It indeed was. It was a phenomenal one, I would have to say. And again, it's always a pleasure to be part of these events and an honor as well at the same time. So, to all the production team, great work. You all did a phenomenal job. A huge shout out to all of you and to all the casters out there. Everyone, thank you so much for showing up as well. And again, thank you for inviting both Kronos and me too. And I know you wanted to pull some shots, Kronos, early on when you mentioned about someone arriving late. Crucifix, my man, please be on time. It's all right. But all, all the fun out there, people. Again, thank you so very much for hopping in. Hit down that subscribe button, click on the follow button. Make sure you follow all of our socials as well, and also all of the socials for the entire series too. We will be catching you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a good night.
The gravity pull and it keeps me away. I would rather be here, lonely in space. I've made up my mind, I just wanna be free. I live my own life in a new galaxy. I wanna be weightless in the silence of the night sky. I wanna free fall into nothing at all. I'm taking the moment, starting all over. I wanna be free and live my own life in a new galaxy. The memories fade, it's easing my mind. I can finally breathe